Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Towers and Gods. We were breaking down the alignments there of the characters. Yeah, 3 of you are actually chaotic neutral, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, welcome, everyone. Right, that is true.
Oh.
Welcome to the stream, episode 2. We're not done yet. Our regulars have just begun their climb. So, yeah, hopefully y'all can stay. Usually our sessions go for about 3 hours, but if you don't know, if you're new to this sort of format, Towers and Gods is a prequel story of events that happened a long time ago in the world of Tower of God, and we're telling that story through basically Dungeons and Dragons with a few little twists to make it more Tower of God. So that is the general idea. As a couple of reminders, the lore might not stay 100% consistent with all the blog posts and all of that because of the fact that we're fitting it into a prequel story. And another thing to keep in mind is that we made some changes to Dungeons and Dragons, like I mentioned. So, with that being said, introducing Isaiah from the AOA show. Welcome.
Yo, yo, yo.
We have Milios as Brack.
Yeah.
All right, we have Sun Woo as Woo.
Yo, I'm here. What's up? What's up?
And we have the voice actors. We have Hannah as Eden.
Hello, hello.
And of course, other Joe as Damien Frog. That was barely picked up on the mic. I heard it way in the background.
Oh man.
Take 2 on that.
No, that was perfect. No other take.
That's Damien Frog. That's Damien Frog right there, yeah.
Damien.
I did that away from the mic on purpose because I didn't want to blow up everyone's head.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, so these 5 regulars are in the middle of the first test of the second floor. If you haven't seen that yet, you can go check out that video, or you can watch this and go check it out later if you would like. And Bonehead is Victor, and me as the DM. But, you could say Victor is my character, but I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how the party wants to. There's been a lot of conflict surrounding, some of these characters, so we'll see how it goes.
You're saying Victor's gonna die.
I'm not saying Victor's gonna die. I'm just saying some of us want Victor to die. There's a difference.
Oh, that's facts. That's definitely facts.
Nobody get attached to him.
Yeah. To be fair, we can't get attached to you all either. I mean, this is the tower.
Whoa!
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying.
Episode 2, we're
I
all
didn't
gonna die,
want
chat.
to.
Got it. Everybody sleep with one eye open.
Get
No
ready,
one,
I wrote
no
that
one leaves the
down
floor
already.
test alive, man. That's just how it is. Alright.
True. We all like to be Bam, but let's be real. Most of us are that dude that failed on the second test. So.
Ouch.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about that, but So, gonna do a little recap here. We're currently in the middle of a test called King of the Seas. Basically, this test is forcing our regulars to essentially capture islands all around this area. And the 4 teams out of 10 that are able to hold the islands that are worth the most points by the 3-hour time limit are basically passed. They pass and can take the next test. Anyone who does not, 5 and below, are executed. So far, our team has 20 points. And actually, this is kind of exciting. I created a little sheet that shows where all the teams currently are. I can't guarantee that this is going to be updated all the time, but I can showcase something here. I will first show the party. Okay. And then I'll pull it up here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay.
See?
Which one?
Boom.
Black?
Here we are. Yes, so our main party is Team Black. So Team Green and Team Yellow are currently at 35 points. Black and dark blue are at 20. Yellow and white are at 5, while pink and light blue are at 0. As a reminder, the light blue team is the team that had Booth and Beach, who you took out on that first island. Team Gray was killed. That was Victor's old team. And apparently Team Brown is also out of the game. So that is the standings. But we'll see if that changes as time goes on, because as a reminder, the middle island, if someone is able to hold that middle island until the end of the game, it's an automatic victory, no matter how many other islands are captured. With that being said, Kun Victor has joined the party as our 6th member. And yeah, we're on rafts currently. You all are headed towards, if you all have your islands, I'm going to pull them up here. You're headed towards this island. Whoops, give me a sec. There we go. You're headed towards here because you currently own... Yeah, this is a nice little loop I have here. You currently own this island, and then this was an island that you got from Victor's team, sort of as a leftover. So you're moving from here to here. That was your plan before, so you're on 2 rafts headed towards that location. Are we good? Is that a more or less a recap?
That's perfect.
Conquerors of the Seven
Okay.
Seas.
One thing. Are we not in 2 separate groups right now?
You are. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
took
we
2
won 2
rafts,
boats.
yet because you stole one boat from Victor's team. So on one raft, Eden, Damien, and Victor are chilling, and on the other raft, Gasu, Wu, and Brack are all together. Now also, I want to clarify, Damien, did you actually set the island on fire? That's an important
Absolutely.
You did actually? Like, you actually did? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Cool. So now that...
Last episode.
My arms are crossed from the raft, looking over the island, and I'm smiling. Not laughing, but proud
Right.
of my work.
I'm not there,
Okay.
but I'm giving you a wink and a thumbs up.
It's too much.
That's a throwback.
That is
Sweet little
yeah,
pyromaniac.
All right. So, with that being said, we did end on a certain thing being hinted at happening, but we're actually jumped back a few more minutes. So this is when you're just now leaving the island. You turn around, just tons of smoke rising, and just a blaze that's starting to grow and grow around this jungle. Now, your flag stands in the middle of a clearing, so, you know, most likely that flag is going to be okay. But yeah, that fire is starting to rage, and happiness can be seen on our party members' faces. Now, the reason we're jumping back a few minutes is because I believe Wu wanted to talk to Gasu. Now, I'm going to give you that opportunity now before something happens.
Okay. Gasu, what was that back there?
Look, first off, I'm sorry. I lost my head a little bit back there.
Don't apologize. I just want to know what happened.
Look, all you have to know is that the 10 families, specifically these coons, they're worth nothing. They're not to be trusted an inch. And I personally think it's a huge mistake that we're letting this fool in our party.
Gasu! Why do you take things so seriously, my boy? I feel you, though. You're right. We can't trust any of them. I don't like that man either. The way he took a sip from my beverage just rubbed me the wrong way. I know where you're coming from, but Eden's in charge now, so let's just try and get along until we finish this test, and then you can do whatever you want to him.
Then Gasu turns away from Wu and looks out into the water. Trust me, you don't know how I feel. But I can be professional.
Yeah, I do trust you, and I feel like I know you, and you'd be surprised how much I know how you feel. But let's leave it there for now. No need to worry too much. Have a drink, my friend. We're setting sail again.
All right. Okay, Gasu doesn't drink. So, as you guys are having this conversation, I believe the rowers were Gasu and Brack on your raft, as Wu kind of kicked back and just sort of let everything happen. Brack, you're paddling. You know, you're getting the hang of it. I know last time you rolled a couple of low rolls and it wasn't going great for the paddling, but this time around you're getting the hang of it. But you notice you smack something, and it wasn't the boat. But you look down and nothing seems to be there.
Brack chooses to inspect with the paddle.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigation. 1D. Was it 20?
Yes, and then add the number next to your investigation. Oh yeah, do
I'm mad
slash
at myself.
R before. Yep. Totally fine.
16, and then you say add what again?
Investigation. So intelligence.
Investigation.
Yep.
1?
Okay, so a 17.
17, yeah.
Okay, all right. So you don't mention this to anybody, but you do notice something obviously weird just happened with your paddle. So you pick it up and you start to kind of search around with the paddle as you're trying to see what you might have hit. And nothing's there. The water isn't especially clear, but you suspect that what you hit was most likely a living creature.
Who's with me again? Just
Gasu and Wu.
Hey guys. There seems to be something under the water. I'm not entirely sure what, but I saw bubbles. You guys want to come over here and help me out? Brack don't like water.
Sure, Brack. You know fish live in the water, though. Let me take a look.
Okay, you walk over there, and as far as you can tell, nothing seems to be there. Now, Gasu, are you still paddling?
Yeah, Gasu like turned to acknowledge Brack, but once he saw Wu walk over, kind of just let him.
Right. Okay. Cool. Well, then, while you're sort of looking over, and as you go back to, whoop. Hello.
He's back.
Hello?
He's back.
What just happened there? Hello?
I don't know.
You, like,
I don't know.
like,
For a second.
Is that
Whatever
just
that
me?
living creature was, it didn't want you to tell its tell its secret.
Okay, that was weird.
You're being silenced by the tower.
It
I
seemed
think
like
the
it was
ocean's
just a
on fire.
Discord thing. That's so strange. Okay, let me do this. Okay,
Bro,
we're
maybe
back.
You should change
We're
your name
back.
from God, bro. Jahad doesn't like this.
Yeah, that was very odd. I don't know what just happened there. My apologies. Okay. Bro, crashing the stream again? I'm not crashing the stream. That was just like 5 seconds. Calm down. Okay, my apologies. All right, so as you're paddling with this paddle, Gasu, you then notice you also hit something. And when you look, you sort of notice it a little faster, and you see a tail kind of... Some kind of weird skinny tail that kind of disappears under the raft.
Guys, there's definitely something under here.
Yes, Gasu, fish. Fish live in water.
This wasn't an ordinary fish.
Well, I just want to say that I'm hungry, and if it's a fish, Woo, lift it out the water, and I'll whack it.
You have a harpoon, man.
Harpoons aren't used for fish.
Okay, so while this is happening, we're gonna cut back to the other raft with Eden, Damien, and Victor. So far, you haven't noticed anything, but are there any, would there be something you would be talking about? Or is it just kind of silent?
Victor,
Yes?
do you have any healing proclivities up your sleeve? We both got hit pretty hard back there.
Unfortunately, I do not. But
Wonderful.
luckily, we are able to rest and catch our breath here. So we
Can
can
I-
probably, let the shinsu do its work. You know what I mean?
Can I search
Yeah.
my person and see if I have any hidden candy bars to give to Victor?
Yeah, I'm not even, you search you search, kind of dig into your pockets a little bit, and there is like a week old. What is happening? What is that? I really don't know what that is.
Oh,
No, because it's not my internet. It's like
Uh-oh.
It's probably just
do you have a
Discord being
hotkey?
stupid.
Do you have a hotkey to leave a lobby?
shouldn't be. I'm not even pressing anything when it happens. Very odd.
Discord being.
Yeah. What I might have to do, because I'm wondering if it's because it popped out, like I had the Discord popped out. So maybe if I don't have it popped out, I don't know. We'll let it go. If it happens again, I think I can maybe make it more consistent.
Okay.
Apologies. Joe, Damien, you do find what appears to be a week-old chocolate candy bar. Not one of the expensive kinds, but something you would pick up for at a gas station.
Victor! I
Yes, sir?
flash him the candy bar. I hand it over to him.
Oh, thank you, my good man. Where did you find this? How? Normally, you're not supposed to take that many things with you when you enter the tower.
Where did I find it?
It was where it was like it was like I don't know, like in your shoe kind of thing, like how
I don't
like
know,
you kind
Victor.
of keep
Here, take it.
Thank you. Well, you know what? I was just getting a little hungry. Thank you very much. And as you are rowing, so how close are the two rafts? You're within viewing distance, obviously.
Right.
Okay.
So I would say we're like maybe like 10, 20 feet apart, just so we have enough room to both paddle.
Sure. Okay. Well, even while these two are having this chocolate, discussion, you look over at the other raft and you notice they seem a little bit. They're like looking around, kind of, and wondering what's going on.
I'll pull out my pocket and I'll call Wu.
All right. Will you receive a call?
Quiet. Stop talking about the fish. Eden's calling. Eden, what's going on?
What's going on over there? Y'all are lagging behind.
I don't know. I think they're too lazy to row. They're talking about fish in the water. Of course, fish live in the water. I don't see what the problem is. Maybe I should row.
Okay. Well, we need to make time, so let's keep the pace going as fast as we can. Long as we stay out of the water.
Eden says to row faster.
Tell her shut up.
Brad says to shut up. His words, not mine.
I think it would be advantageous for us to get onto land as soon as possible. So let's make that a point of urgency, please.
By the way, how's things going with the coon on your end of things?
He's laid back and relaxing while Damien and I do the work, but that's fine.
All right. Well, I'll tell them to speed up. It seems like they're afraid of something. Maybe I should take a closer look. I'll call you back if it.
Wait. What do you mean something?
Well, Brack and Gasu claim that they felt something with their oars in the water. I don't know. It's probably fish. Fish live in water.
Well, whatever it is, we need to get out of the water. So let's try and make that a priority.
All right. We're going.
Okay. Sounds good.
So at this point, the raft with Wu, Gasu, and Brack, I'm going to call it the Wu raft and the Eden raft for the sake of brevity. The Wu raft, you don't encounter anything else. You Brack and Gasu, you're being a little more careful, and it seems to be that the problem has left, wherever it may have been. And after a few more minutes, you become within sight of an island. What? People who are watching, I apologize.
Yo, at this point,
people who are watching, I apologize. Like, I have no clue what that is.
Every time we get into an explanation.
I have no clue. It's so strange.
It's amazing.
It doesn't make any sense.
I've seen this happen before, bro. It's gonna keep happening. It's a Discord issue. It's not on your end.
Interesting. Well,
and if you reset Discord, it'll fix it, but then you're gonna have to redo everything. So just bear with it.
Well, it might actually keep the locations of the cameras. Are you saying I should just quit?
Yeah, if you hard reset, it should fix it. I've seen this happen before.
All right. Well, for now, let's kind of press our luck, and then what we can do is during the break, I can try to see if I can reset it.
Joe, quick tech thing. Is the server that you started on for Discord, is it on automatic?
What do you mean?
So when you start a call, it'll have the region of the call in the upper right-hand corner. Does it say automatic by chance?
When you start a call. I don't see an automatic. I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Okay, because normally when you start a call, it'll have your region, and if it's set to automatic, if a region gets busy, it tries to switch you, and that might be what's disconnecting you. But if you don't see that, I don't know. Just wanted to throw that out as a tech thing.
All right. For now, I mean, whatever. We'll ride with it until it's time for the break. I apologize, everyone. I apologize. This Discord update. Yeah, something's happening. Anyway, so you see an island in the distance. And the moment you start to think about where you could be, Victor walks up and he says, that is the island that me and Team Gray managed to capture. That is a millimeter island.
All right. Do I see a black flag above it still, or is it?
So as you get closer, you do, because it is a much smaller island than the one that you just were on, yes, you do see the black flag pretty clearly.
Well, good to know they automatically update upon demise of other teams. All right, so we need to push past this and get to the next islands that we had originally planned to. to get to, seeing as this one is secured. Keep an eye out, though, if you see any other rafts nearby, in case we need to defend our turf.
You're relaying that to Wu?
To Victor and Wu.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Okay. I got you.
She's leaving you in the dark, Team Wu. Sorry about that.
No,
I'm just.
That's on me. I got the message.
Well, Team Wu, you do notice the black flag as well, regardless, and you pick up on the idea. So at this point, because you discovered that your pockets do have compasses, and with Victor's guide, you do know where you are entirely on the map. And you do see this like little island, this little gray one up to the northeast. You do see that island. And you do also see to the northwest an island the same size as this one. Maybe another 10, 15 minutes away. Would you like to keep heading towards that island?
The millimeter island? This pink one ahead?
The one, oh, well, right. So I guess at this point you're like passing the one that Victor took. Would you like to keep heading towards this one?
Oh, I see.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
You're rowing. You're gaining those rowing muscles, and you're going. The seagulls are going, and suddenly, okay, I would like all the rowers to make a perception check.
All right.
Ooh.
Threw it in the floor.
Ooh. 14 plus 6, 20.
Damien's
You can see all.
perception's nuts.
Wait, Joe, you can see all this, right? Do I have to call this out for a speed of shit?
I'm sorry. What?
You can see my roll, right? Do I need to call it out?
If it's in roll 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
but
for,
the
like,
problem is like
speed of-
you add.
Okay,
to
because
it.
I'll call it out.
But you can do that in roll 20. All you have to do is do plus the number, and then it'll add it for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, when I do the input, gotcha.
Yep. When you do the input. Yep.
Okay.
And we were rolling perception, correct?
Hold on.
I didn't do it
Yes.
this time. So I got
That
a
is true.
23.
I also got 20.
All right, let me...
So
No, I got 23.
well, Wu, you're not rowing, so
Yeah.
I'm only doing it for the people who are
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
Do we add anything to this, or are we just kind of like...
Perception.
It's
Perception.
Yeah.
Yep.
1d20 plus
I
perception.
mean, I don't even
That's
think
right.
it even matter. Like, either way, like, I'm screwed.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Not
You
to
can't
go,
jinx
man,
it. Not like
necessarily.
last time.
Let us get like a good hour in.
Yeah, Brad, why is it like this, bro? Why is it like
me
this?
this shit, man?
All right. So Gasu, what was your roll?
17 plus 3, 20.
20. Brack, you had an 8. Damien, you had a 20. Eden?
I have a 17.
Okay. So as you're rowing, Gasu, Eden, and Damien, you all hear this noise in the water. Almost like something maybe jumped out of the water. And because of it, you kind of look down at your paddle, and you manage to see a figure in the water, and you pull it out right at the last second. Brack, you didn't hear this noise. So, whatever this is, you feel something latch onto your paddle.
Like all of our paddles? Or just...
No. So everyone else, they managed to like pull their paddle upward in time.
Okay.
Brack did not.
I take it I'm in the water now, huh?
No. So
Oh.
it's starting. You feel a pressure though, and you're kind of like struggling to keep your paddle.
So we can no longer move the paddle.
No. Y'all are good. I'm down bad. I'm down.
Everyone else
horrendous.
is fine. Yep, it's
All right,
just
so
Brack.
I go. What is this on my paddle? I can't move it. Guys, help me. Somebody help me. Whoa.
What are you talking about?
There's
What?
something on my
What?
paddle. I can't
What,
move.
Brad?
Help me.
All right. You're interrupting my drink time. God damn it. What's wrong with the paddle? And I go over to the paddle and try to assist him with pulling it.
Okay,
It's stuck.
Brack, I need you to make an athletics check.
Athletics.
So add whatever is next to your athletics number. Should be strength plus proficiency. If you're proficient, then plus proficiency.
Oh my god. All right, and you said what?
Is Milius
Wait.
like
I went to help him. Can I not help? Can I not?
Oh.
4, 8.
Okay, this is right before. Sorry.
Okay.
8. Okay, so you're struggling with the paddle, and you don't let go of the paddle, but a big chunk of it gets ripped out, and you kind of fly back onto the raft, and you land, and like half of like the end portion of the paddle is missing, and you see like teeth were sunken into it.
What the hell was that?
Guess it wasn't a normal fish. I'm sorry.
Damn it, Woo. I knew something
Woo.
was wrong.
Well, you know what I'm going to say, right? You remember earlier when I said, lift it out the water and I smack it? Why didn't we do that? Like, I'm just curious.
I was.
No works?
Sorry.
Oh, okay. This is your fault. This is not my fault. I'm gone.
My fault. You were paddling, though.
Okay. Yeah, he jumps. Okay, meanwhile, on Eden's raft, you all just finished lifting your paddles out of the water after you saw the figures skating by.
That was not
What's wrong?
good.
That was weird. Are there not just fish in the water, apparently?
Quiet, everyone! Quiet! And Victor starts to, like, listen closely. And then suddenly, something slams into your raft. And you kind of, for a second, you're like, whoa. Because you have to keep in mind, it's like I mentioned, it's sort of like a boat raft. Like, it has a mast and everything, but it's not that big, right? So whatever this is, it knocked you off your feet for a second. And Victor says, just our luck. I thought finally we'd have a normal test. Well, I guess this is our first test, but I've heard a lot of stories. Turns out they were true. There's creatures in the water.
Good to know now. What kind of creatures, Victor?
And you don't feel anything else. You're sort of looking around.
Would
And
I be able to...
yeah.
Can I make like a check? Like a survival or something?
Yeah, go ahead and...
Would I know anything about these
Yeah.
creatures in the
Roll
water?
survival. Roll survival.
Okay, I got a 1.
So...
I guess you forgot.
But plus 6.
The plus doesn't matter. All right, Damien, you are absolutely convinced that because you read a story once while you were on break at your job. You were absolutely convinced that there is a water dragon in the water. You just know from the patterns.
It has to be a water dragon. Oh
What?
no!
I'm sorry. A water
what?
what?
Water dragon!
They wouldn't put. They would. First of all,
A big
our
sea serpent that will swallow our raft whole.
Damien is just freaking
Damien.
out as he realizes he's about to die.
Damien, calm down. If it is a water dragon, it can smell your fear, so you're really not helping this situation.
No, I think the more accurate answer is that this is some kind of eel. It's long and slippery. I managed to catch one good look at it. All right, we're gonna come back to Woo's raft.
And can Gasu make a call to
Yeah.
Eden, like
Go
via
for it.
pocket?
I thought we're still online, but maybe not.
You are still on. Yeah, you're good.
Oh. Wait, what?
That's what because like I said, I did the same thing earlier. You go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you had hung up. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. You just go for it.
Okay.
All right, you
Eden?
dial it up. Yep.
Yes?
What's going on over there?
We encountered what you may have encountered earlier, and Damien is convinced it's a water dragon, which it's not, and Victor seems to think it's an eel. If it is an eel,
Leviathan!
You hear in the background.
if it is an eel, we definitely need to get out of the water and pull our rafts on land. These things will destroy us.
As this is happening, I don't hesitate and I jump in the water.
As this is happening, I creep up behind Gasu and I say, I told you. And I just stand there.
All right. So Woo, okay, I'm not gonna lie, that surprised me.
I remove the monkey business shirt and leave it on the raft.
Of course. You don't want to.
And then I jump in the water to do a perception check to actually find out what's going on.
All right, Woo, you don't rip it off, but you quickly take off your shirt, throw it onto the raft, and dive in. And Eden and everyone on Eden's raft, you see this happen. You see Woo dive into the water, and Victor goes, "Oh wow, that was pretty
Are
brave
they
of him."
insane?
God damn it.
Maybe this party wasn't as wise as I had thought.
Shut up, Victor.
And then Woo, go ahead and make a survival check. I'm gonna say survival.
Oh, that's bad.
That's really bad.
That's really bad.
That's really bad.
I want to
got a
take back what I
6.
said.
The water is... So you're trying to look around, and keep in mind this is salt water, so it is hard to see, and it's kind of stinging a little bit when you open your eyes, but you've gone through worse. You just can't see anything. It's hard to see, but you see shapes, and that's all. And you can't tell how many, but you see these shapes. Make a dexterity saving throw.
For that shit, do I roll? I don't roll. What dice do
You
I
would roll a d20.
10?
20,
D20?
actually. Yep. Yeah, it's a lot of d20 stuff.
Would it be possible for one of us to save him if he rolls bad?
You can choose to do something if you wish.
Okay.
Why is it not working?
Slash. Oh, you have to do slash R,
roll.
not R
Slash
slash.
Oh, stupid.
You're good. You're good.
Alright, and then you said
Okay.
dexterity saving, so
Yep.
14.
Yep. Okay. So you do manage to see this terrifying. It seems to be. It rushes towards you, and you do catch a glimpse of it. And it's this long, slimy creature, and you can't see any eyes from what you can tell, but it has this circular mouth, and there's just teeth all along, and it tries to bite you, but you kind of push yourself, and you swim out of the way right at the last second, and it rushes by you.
Can I gasp for air and try and climb back onto the boat?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so I do that. Brack, you are right. I saw it. I'm so sorry. I need to drink. Leave me
What are
alone.
you doing?
Can I hear
I'm
what
yelling
he's
over the
saying?
pocket.
Yeah, I would say
I
at
just
this point you could all
wanted to
have your like
check.
pockets on, just so you can sort of communicate.
I just wanted to check.
You saw Leviathan?
There's no Leviathan. It's something far more real.
Look, everyone, we're going to make it to the island soon. I don't think we should fight these things. I think we should
No.
try to make it to the island, and then we'll be safe. They can't make it onto land.
Exactly. We need to double time it to this island.
Yes.
That needs to be our #1 priority. Other
Brack would
rafts.
just like to point out that we
Yes?
don't have a stick. We're down one.
True.
It's gone? Completely?
It's in half. Meaning the paddle
piece-
is gone.
A piece of the end of the paddle. It's like you have like half of the end remaining. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, so it's like,
part of like the. All right, cool.
Part of the tip. You know what I mean?
Got
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That
Never mind.
explanation. All right.
Woo.
Okay.
Maybe we should maybe we should leave the raft that's damaged, your raft, alone, and you come board ours so we can get to the next island. Maybe it'll serve as a distraction for the eel, and maybe it'll take more interest in that.
Cassie, do you think you can take us closer? I'm too weary, but once we get there, I'll help paddle with the last paddle we have left.
Damn it. Gasu picks up the not the broken panel, but the the paddle, but the full, and then tosses the broken one to Brack. Brack, double time it. We need to get that island.
All right. Paddlers, roll athletics.
Let it.
You picked the wrong partner. I'm just going.
Gasu doesn't know about your luck like I do.
I have 11.
I rolled the 11.
11 total for me.
11 for Damien.
17 total for me.
17. All right.
And then 18 plus 4 is 22.
Right.
Is that right? Yep.
Yes,
22.
right. 22. Okay. And then who's left? Did I hear Brack? What'd you roll?
11.
Okay, sorry. Okay. You're all paddling as hard as you can, and you do notice, Woo, your raft, it clearly, the side that has Gasu, is starting to tip a little bit more. There's clearly more effort being shown on that end. But Brack, you're trying your hardest, you're doing your best, you're giving it a lot of effort. And both rafts, you feel this, another crash. And you're sort of to steady yourself. It's not enough that you be knocked off your feet, but something is trying to slam into your raft. And you keep rowing, and you are so close to the island. It is now within distance. Your timers say there's an hour and 35 minutes remaining for the test. Everybody who is rowing, make a dexterity saving throw.
Here I go again.
19 total.
Oh,
19 total as well.
All right.
30.
20 total. Let's go.
Oh shoot. Okay.
16.
Yeah, let's go. Nilio's had a good roll. Huge.
Things are looking up.
Huge. All right.
Not gonna die.
So
Right when the music kicked in too.
Not today.
so this time, Brack, you're prepared. You do not want to make the same mistake again. So when you see the shapes coming, you lift it up instantly and instantly put it back in to keep rowing, and you lift up and you make sure that your paddles are not being damaged. That goes for all of you that it applies to. And you keep rowing, and you finally, man, you're like 1 minute away from the island. All right, keep going, everybody. We're so close. Psh, another crash on the rafts. And you row, you manage to row, and you finally, nothing seems to be bothering you anymore as you make it to the shore.
Brack, pull the raft on shore so it can't be damaged in the water, and I'll pull my raft onto the land as well.
Got it. This is the only time I'm listening to you, but I got it.
You elected me the leader. Whatever.
I elected you not once. Brack didn't say not a word.
He has a point. I hate to say it, but he has a point.
Okay. All right. Damien, Victor, scout around and see what you can see while we get these on land.
Aye.
I haven't left the raft yet.
Okay, sounds good. Are we sure that our other teammates are okay?
They're fine.
All right. Damien, shall we go?
Not too far, though. Just keep an eye and see if you see a flag.
Of course.
Absolutely. Still have that chocolate bar?
You know, I saved it for later. I saved it for later.
Well, I kind of want some of it.
Oh, here. He tosses it to you, and you notice it was just unopened. All right.
I slowly look at the chocolate bar and slowly look at Victor. Bro.
Okay, fantastic. This is great character development. All right, so the two of them go as they search the island. And this is, again, a smaller island. There is not, there's not much here. Just a few trees, and they head towards the center. What about Wu's raft?
Gasu sort of jumped off the raft as we got close enough to shore, so he's on land now.
Okay. And then Wu
Still on the raft, lying down, looking dejected.
All right, I see.
I'm
And Brack?
currently pulling the raft closer to shore just because
Okay.
she told me to.
I see. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so Damien, you're walking with Victor towards the center, and it looks like he wants to start up a conversation, but before you do so, you make it to the center, and you couldn't see it at first because you were so busy with the eels, and the angle of the trees made it hard to see the flag, but as you look up, you see that there is a yellow flag on this island. Team Yellow, one of the front runners, I believe.
Well, how should we proceed? I think we should just take the flag out and put ours in.
I don't think anyone's here. They're not stupid enough to just leave a part of their team.
All right.
well-
That's 2-0.
Okay, so Victor walks up. He says, mind if I do the honors?
Yeah.
He pulls it up.
Black flags.
Okay, catches it and puts it in. Ching! And you get plus 5 points, and Team Yellow, you notice, goes down 5 points. So you are currently at 25, and they are at 30.
I led a cheer. Yeah!
Woo! And Victor does it too. Woohoo! And you all hear these cheers, obviously.
And that's it? Yeah,
That's it.
The band.
No fanfare, I'm sorry. We're far from done. All right. You make your way back, and everyone else, you notice that they seem to be pretty happy.
I take it was unguarded and you switched the flags, as I can see.
There is
We
nobody
sure
on the island that we can report.
Wonderful. In the meantime, while they were doing that and I got the raft pulled on shore, may I start to have looked for a board to repair the paddle that Brack got chomped on.
Oh, okay. So from the boat? Is that what you're saying?
No,
That you
like
could-
from anything on the island, scavenging any type of driftwood or anything like that.
Okay, you don't find, well, roll investigation.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Should try and give me on this.
Oh dang.
Never mind.
So I rolled a 19, and then was it investigation? So 19 plus 3, that's 21.
21. Okay. Well, you do find some. It seems to be maybe a piece of a raft had washed up onto shore. It's in very poor condition.
Okay.
But you did find that.
I don't know if this will be strong enough, but it could help. Brack, do you think you could attach this to your paddle to potentially fix it?
Brack doesn't know how to make things, but I can give it a try.
Suddenly, everyone on your pockets, you receive a notification. Flag has been taken, and you notice you go down 5 points, and the light blue team goes up 5 points.
They went back.
Damn it.
And this is why Brack said, take the middle island.
No, it's fine. If I remember correctly, light blue only has 3 teammates. They're desperate right now, and if the eels are going after them as well, I wouldn't worry too much about that team. It's only 5 points. We're near a 10-point island anyway.
I agree with Victor. We're too far. We're too close to all these very nice prizes that we should just focus on taking all of those.
All right. We'll let that one go. Let's head to the 10-point island and then maybe potentially scout the main island and then the one to the north.
I think we should take the smaller islands to the south and then take the bigger one.
We don't have a lot of time, though, is the only thing.
No.
You look at your time and you have 1 hour and 30 minutes.
I think if we go to those farther islands to the south, then we're not going to have time. If we did
Right.
have to make a last ditch to get to the middle island to win, if all of our islands get taken, we need to be within striking distance of the main island.
I agree.
So if we go around the northeast side of this island, we could potentially scout the main island while heading to the 10-point island to the northwest of us.
Fair enough.
Now,
Go
at this point, not long after you had that first notification, suddenly you hear a fanfare like a da-da-da-da-da, and you see Team Orange now has a crown next to its name.
Oh, Team Orange just took the main island.
That's incredible.
That's
Brack.
also bad. That pushes us potentially into 4th place, or tied with 5th at the worst. If that's the case, we're in trouble.
Brack,
I mean, every team will have seen this, right?
Which
I
is
say, I say we keep on going for the island we're going for, and then head over to the main island.
Brack would like to point out that if we keep going for the small fries, we will never catch the big fry.
You know,
We are at a loss. We need the middle island.
this is
Some
worth
gup-
considering.
I
Brack,
think that
your point.
because since everybody got this notification, I assume everybody will probably make a beeline for the island. And if
You
they
know-
just happen to
Damage.
show up late and clean up the scrubs, we'll take it, no problem.
You know
We
what I was
could
wondering?
ambush.
Why
What?
has no one taken the main island up until this point? It's been 1 hour and a half.
That's a good point.
Because they couldn't.
Maybe
couldn't.
it was a big fight.
Maybe
There's
there's.
got to be something else on that island that's not a competitor.
I agree, Gasso. Gasso.
Oh. Gosso.
I finally
Sorry.
emerged. Nobody knew where I was for the last fucking 10 minutes. I emerged from the water. I found my gourd. I don't say anything to anybody, and I take a sip after banging out some salt water from the tip of it.
Okay. You all can tell that Wu does not want to talk to anyone. He sits down and he just starts drinking, and you get the idea.
No, I wasn't gonna say that, but alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was there a different?
There's a different narrative, so I finally came back while everyone was distracted, and I'm happy again.
Oh, I'm
like,
sorry.
yeah,
Okay,
no,
I
that might
misinterpreted it. I'm
Alright.
sorry. All right.
I sit
Wu
down
is in a
with
good mood.
Wu and offer him some of my chocolate bar.
Where did you get this?
I don't know.
Sure. Hand me some.
I break it in half and offer Wu the other half of the chocolate bar. I don't know what flavor
Okay.
it is.
Right,
I
like
don't know what it is.
It tastes
but-
good. It goes well with my beverage. What are we
Oh.
talking about?
Chocolate bars.
Well, that too, but I heard something about the center island.
Well, we're planning on taking the center island in a moment. Or maybe now. I'm more in favor of swooping in at the last minute like a hero and taking the center island at the last second.
Eden's the boss. What does she think?
It's true. I will go with whatever Eden says.
I don't think it's advantageous for us to go to the main island right now. If everybody got that notification, as I'm pretty sure everybody else did, people
Right.
might have that very same idea. If Orange is weak and they put up a battle with the next person and then the next team and then the next team, they'll all wear each other down while we can pick up these nearby islands. Then we could go scout once the timer gets down a little farther.
I would
You are
agree. I
aware-
think. Go ahead, Woo.
I was gonna say you are aware that the weaker teams are picking up the locations we've already taken.
True, but if they have to deal with an eel soon, they might not even be an issue.
I think the best chance for the weaker teams to stay in this is if they take the middle island. Once they got that
Right.
notification, I'm sure they would have to go there.
I think that's their only hope. Because even light blue team, I mean, they could take a millimeter island, maybe 1 centimeter. But meanwhile, we're taking islands. They're not going to catch up in time.
Asu, listen to him. Why is he so keen on taking us to the middle island?
No, I actually have a different plan. We should just focus on what we came here to do, which is taking the centimeter island that is directly northeast from here. Northwest, excuse me.
I think the blue one is trying to get us to fail.
And
I
what do
think
we
the
do
blue
after
one has
that?
a pretty good plan, though.
Brack,
I
that
think
was
you,
my
Damien.
plan.
I think that the blue one's plan is a bunch of bull. Primarily because if we get the center island, let's say, for example, we sit, we wait, we ambush. We'll be full of energy and ready to pounce on the last remaining team that has been in a skirmish for the middle island. Whereas if we continue to go from island to island, the weaker teams will just constantly take our islands. Let's
feel
go
like-
to the middle.
I love
feel
you,
like
but you've
the
been
weaker
saying that
teams
from
are
the
going
beginning.
for the middle island.
What if we do
Not
this?
if we're the last.
What if now, I understand you all don't trust me, but just hear me out. What if we take as many islands as possible, and then during the last remaining amount of time, we can then see what the situation is like on the main island, and
I'll
maybe we
only
can swoop
agree
in
to
for a
it.
victory.
I
Listen,
think that is a
Cone,
good plan, too.
I won't let you dictate our party's future. Even if Eden agrees, I disagree. If that's what
just-
you want to do, I'm staying here. I'll keep an eye out and I'll contact you as soon
just-
as anything changes.
I'm just voicing my opinion. That is all.
And it
Let's
is
take the green island, the one closest to us, and
We
then
need-
we can come up with something.
we need to move. We can make plans as we go. Our original goal was to get to the millimeter island to the northwest of here. Let's accomplish that goal. If we get any other notification, if light blue starts picking up islands behind us, we can either continue north on a northeast shirt projection for the 3 ahead of us, or we can potentially scout the middle island and get an idea of what's going on. It'll give more time to get updates for the middle island, and we stay in proximity instead of going back to fight.
Great plan. I'm just gonna go use the little frog's room, but I completely agree with Eden.
Excellent.
Well, whatever Eden says.
How'd you make it sound cute? All right. Yes. All right. I would agree. I'll go with whatever the team decides. I don't want to seem like some kind of threat to you all.
You're not yet, so
That's
let's
funny.
keep it that way.
By the
All
way,
right.
never
We
mind.
talked about this. Just leave him.
Never mind.
What is it, Victor?
Well, forget it.
Don't
No.
speak. You're already pissing off my friend.
I like how you've known each other for like an hour and a half, and you already got that bond from that conversation.
Well, there is that, but there's a deeper reason to this. I'm also.
shoot.
You guys will see.
Oh shoot! The plot thickens. All right. Well,
Look,
shall
we
we all
have
get
to work
going?
together whether we like it or not, so let's just put aside our petty differences for now, and let's finish the test. This is what our lives literally depend on this. So put aside all of your other little grievances and let's get to work, okay?
I would prefer
Yes,
not to
boss.
die. Yes, ma'am.
Only
Yes,
listening
I would
because I
prefer
was
not to die
outnumbered.
too. All right, boats in the water. We're heading towards the northeast side of the island. Anyone with keen observation keep your eyes on the middle island if it's visible, and we're heading towards the millimeter island to the northwest of here. Does that make sense for everybody?
Loud and clear.
All right, let's go. Double time it.
All right. So both rafts, correct?
Both rafts.
And you're staying with the same groups for the sake of convenience?
Same groups.
All right.
I offer to row because I haven't rowed this whole time.
Wow, okay. That's more character development for Wu. Let's go. So Wu offers to row.
So Gasu will hands Wu his raft or his
Alright, cool.
paddle.
Excellent, excellent.
Take a load off, my friend. There's no need to stress. I'll row for now.
We should have like
You know
a
anything
graph.
about me?
We should have like a graph like in a game where it shows like relationships. I feel like Gasu and Wu are kind of, little progress bars going. I like it. Okay. So you start rowing and the island is practically, it only takes you 5 minutes to get there. They were very, very close to one another. So you row, and you get there and you land and you see a giant yellow flag on this island.
Well, this is helpful. All right. Again, boats out of the water. We don't want eels eating our boats any further. Let's go together on this one. I have a feeling yellow's.
You then, all of a sudden, let me cut the music. You suddenly hear a voice, and he says, "Ahoy!" off in the distance. And as you turn to look, you see a group of 5 regulars way across from you, like around maybe 100 yards or 50 yards, 70 yards, let's say. And they're waving. You can see them waving.
Like from a boat in the water, or
They're on the island, excuse me.
Oh,
they're
okay,
on
okay.
the island. Yep.
Gotcha.
Can I, from a quick glance, tell what team they're on?
You are not able to deduce what team they are on. They are too far
Okay.
away, no matter what you roll. But you do say they are next to their raft.
Can I
the
see
yellow
the
team?
flags in their raft?
No, you can't. Victor goes,
Victor-
"Oh boy.
What team is this?
I have a feeling this is the yellow team. They seem very confident, and this is probably their island."
Wonderful. What do you think? Talk, fight?
Why would they yell out to us like this? Something seems off. And you notice that 4 of the regulars start climbing into their raft. And one of them, the one in front, he's all in, he's wearing this black robe. You can tell that from a distance. And you can tell that he's most likely their leader. Let me play some music here. And he's just kind of watching you all. Well, I wouldn't mind going and introducing myself.
Damien gives a friendly wave.
He waves
The rest-
back.
Wait, the guy in the black cloak?
Yes, he does wave back. What's wrong? Come on now.
Do you think we should talk to him?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Definitely feels like a trap.
Why is his teammates leaving?
And as they climb into, he finally, after a while, seeing that you're not making a decision, he climbs into his own raft, and they begin rowing towards the island you just came from.
Kill them. We must kill them. They're going to take our islands.
Well,
Wait a minute.
yes, go ahead.
Why would they leave this island completely defenseless after they just saw us get here?
Because we're point swapping.
I mean,
Perhaps-
you're gonna get more points out of this, aren't we?
Victor, what more do you know about them?
I know nothing aside from the fact that they currently are in second. We should look at our scoreboards. He pulls up his pocket. And you notice that green team now has 50 points.
Oh.
So green is at 50, yellow's at 30, black and dark blue are at 20, white is at 5, pink is at 0, and orange has a crown. This is not looking good for us.
No,
Orange
it's
will
not.
win either way. 50
If we-
on green.
Oh, and by the way, you also notice that instead of you being tied for 4th, it's like you're tied for 5th. We're gonna die.
Ever since you joined, we've been going in the wrong.
You really gonna
mean,
pin
once
this
we-
on me?
Once we take this flag, that changes everything, doesn't it?
I'm just making an observation.
Damien has a point. Damien has a point. Are we just gonna let them row towards our old island?
I mean, think about it this way. I feel like they've probably set up some kind of trap. They seem very confident in the fact, like, why else would they leave? Why else would they point swap unless there was no intention of point swapping and they have something set up for us inside the island?
Right.
I agree.
Can I roll like a perception check off of like a thought that I have in my head about like the black robed guy?
Sure. Go for it. Go for it. Why not?
You're telling me to go for it because you think I'm a fail, but
I didn't say that. Come on, let's not make assumptions.
Watch
track
this.
record
What up,
is
though?
so boy,
What up,
don't
though?
matter.
Hold up. Perception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What up, though? 18.
Oh shoot,
Hey.
Milios. Okay.
All right.
This
I
changes
just gotta
things.
get cocky and I start rolling high.
right, exactly. Okay, so what was your what did you want to find out? You just
I
wanted
wanted
to find out more about him?
like where he could possibly be, like his
Okay.
abilities, so to speak.
Okay, sure,
Like,
sure.
Gauging him.
It was from a long ways away, but because of the way you were raised and because of your background, you were able to deduce that you could tell he was holding a weapon. And he was kind of keeping it a little bit concealed, but in your fighting experience, you could tell he was not only the leader, but he was holding a scythe.
Guys, I don't think it's a good idea to take this island.
Why is that?
The guy that was wielding the scythe, if I remember correctly, they have some pretty diabolical abilities.
What makes you say that?
Explain.
Never mind. I won't doubt you again. I already doubted you about the fish.
I don't doubt you, but I'd like to hear more.
Well, in the time that I was being raised in the middle portion of the tower, my adoptive father put me up against a guy that was wielding a weapon similar to that. And he had crazy shinsu abilities that I couldn't figure out. But let's just say it would be a bad idea for us to mess with that guy. And
In a
I
straight
think
fight?
in a straight fight, period. Him being near us, he's too confident, he's too
Brack.
cocky. I don't like it.
Brack, are you afraid of him?
I'm not afraid of him. I'd kick his butt, but he's not in front of me. So let's just not mess with this island and let's, go.
But there's no harm in taking the island. No one's here.
I'm
Okay, you can
finally
go over there and take the
I'm
island. Brack can stand right
finally
here.
revitalized. I jump onto Brock's shoulders and look at him above his head. And I'm like, "Are you scared, Brack?"
Fear is not in Brack's vocabulary.
What?
And then I flip in front of him.
You just said
So
the
what?
word.
What is this?
We're
I'm
wasting
confused.
valuable time, gentlemen.
Do you think we should just take the island but proceed with caution? Or should we
I would
just
agree.
avoid this island and go?
That seems safe to me.
Either way, we have to be careful.
Yeah. Let's go.
We'll need to
All
be
right.
very, very careful.
The six of you make your way towards the center of the island. And as you do so, there are, little trails that you have to lead up to. It's more like a little hill that you have to climb upwards with trees all around it. Everyone, make a perception check.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh, shoot!
Damn.
And my perception is already
oh,
really good, so I got like a 26.
I'm rolling.
Right,
low.
okay.
Oh,
19.
Seven.
Hold up.
I'm
Okay.
not even gonna say mine. It's not worth.
Okay.
All right, we got
Understandable.
14. We got 14.
Okay, well, luckily with this kind of roll, you all should. So what happens is as you're wandering through the trees and you're going there, Damien. Somehow, the stories you've read, the stories you've heard about, and the way that you were raised, you inexplicably sense something. You sense that there is somehow shinsu up ahead. And you notice it right before you're all about to walk into the vicinity of the area that has this dangerous shinsu.
I tell everyone to hold up, and I say this is extremely like, I would I be able to tell if it's like more powerful than me?
This particular, you can tell it's an attack, but it's like an attack that's like waiting for you.
Oh.
I'll say that.
It's like from a living thing. Is there someone
something did this? That's all I'm gonna say.
Something did this. I tell everyone to hold up, and I say there is a shinsu trap up ahead. We need to really think about what we have to do next.
Does anyone know how to dispel the shinsu, or at least maybe move it to another area to give us time to change the flag?
I have a big pair of scissors.
What do your scissors do, Damien?
I hit people with them.
My eyes light up yet again because I've always been curious about the scissors, and I rush over and start to touch them. Are you gonna show us what the scissors do? Are you gonna show us what the scissors do?
I tell him, stop being weird, bro. Touching my scissors.
And Wu turns away slightly dejected and says, fine, and then drops to the floor and begins to drink again.
No, I say it's okay. It's just a little weird that you just start touching my weapon without asking.
I don't listen to a word Damien says after that. I just start drinking.
Need an adult.
Speaking of shinsu, I assume everyone here made a contract with the administrator?
Of course.
Yes.
When you
Administrator? What's that?
When you came to this floor, everyone made a contract, correct?
I'm joking. Sure, whatever you say.
If it's a genuine question, I can help answer it.
I mean, clearly some people here don't know, so why not explain it, Victor?
To use shinsu, you have to make a contract with the administrator of the floor. Now, some people are able to use some forms of shinsu without making the contract, but it's very rare. Now, of course, I made the contract straight away, but I wanted to see if you all had.
Is that really true, Victor? You made a contract?
I did. And he reaches out his hand and
What's
a
your
lightning,
point?
a bang of lightning appears in his hand. See? I can use shinsu.
What's your point? Why are you asking us this?
It might be helpful in dispelling the shinsu trap that we're in front of. Just a thought.
In the background,
Sure.
I'm like, dang!
Sure.
Victor puts on his sunglasses. No.
Wait, hold up, DM. You gotta let people know that at this point, Wu has been drinking since we got here, so now he has entered a different phase of consciousness.
A different phase. Okay. That is important.
It is important.
I have a feeling not all of you have made the contract. Now, if you're not comfortable, if you would like, you can go off somewhere alone and make the contract.
I activate my shinsubo and I just like look at him with a really deadpan expression, like, you've seen this already, you dingbat.
I'm not saying all of you, but all right, fine. Let's forget I said anything.
Look,
Let's
I
dispel the
don't
trap.
care if anyone has or has not made a deal. Let's figure out how to dispel or distract or set this off safely so we can get to the flag. I don't know if Yellow has had anyone try that or they walked in unknowingly, and that's probably how some of the teams got killed. We need to overcome this quickly, because if they are getting islands behind us,
But
we need to make up ground.
Flag has been stolen, and you guys go down 5 points when you look at your pocket, and Team Yellow goes up 5 points.
See? This will only even out the deficit that we're currently under.
Still say we should have went to the middle.
We are in 5th
That's
place
still
right now.
an
This is not
option,
good.
Crack.
All right.
Everyone back up.
I'm gonna
So-
make a play.
Okay, everyone backs away, and Damien.
I'm gonna attempt to disarm the shinsu trap.
All right. What would you like to do?
I assume to disarm it, I would have to get close.
You get
So
the
I'm
impression
gonna-
that that's the case. Yeah.
Okay, because I did roll a 20. Okay. I would like to use my frog-style jump to close the gap.
Yeah, for sure. The
And
leap.
attempt to close the gap, and hopefully nothing bad will happen to me. And
Sure.
then at that point, I will try and destroy the trap.
So you're trying to hop over, like, across this area?
Yes.
Okay, so you all watch as Damien kind of prepares himself in his robe, and you've seen it a couple times before where he leaps off the ground with a surprising jump, and he manages to land pretty significantly far ahead of you. And he lands, and nothing happens. And Damien, now the trap seems to be behind you.
I pull out my special scissors and I destroy the trap.
Whoa! Damien,
Wait!
you've jumped across. That's amazing.
I'm just
Why don't you just go
laughing
plant the
whole
flag?
time.
You know, very good point. Didn't think about that. Thank you, Victor.
Perhaps we shouldn't mess with this trap.
Yeah, we could use it to our advantage.
All
That's
right,
true.
I have an idea. I'm going to put a mark here, and I want you to put a mark over there. So I'm gonna go put the flag in, and then I'm gonna use my jump again to jump across, and then we can leave.
Sounds good.
All right.
Or maybe just have one person stand there. I'm gonna go quickly replace the flags. Be right
Yes.
back, guys.
Okay.
Make sure there aren't any traps on the flag.
We're in the forest.
I'm pretty perceptive. I think I'll know if there's any more traps.
All right. So as you do so, you jump across, you go up and you see the yellow flag that it's not that far in front of you as you climb up the hill a little bit further. And you do the replacement. Ching! You go back up to 25 points and Team Yellow goes down to 25 points.
And then the band starts playing.
Is that good enough?
Now before I go back, I immediately start trying to start a fire in the center of the island.
Burn the forest.
Go ahead
need
and
to get back
roll survival. And while you're doing that, go ahead, Eden.
No, so
Oh no, I got a 1!
Yes, my luck has been cast on all of you.
Yo, let me boost his shit. Let me boost his with a performance roll.
No,
No,
you
I'm
guys,
with you guys right
you're
now.
far away from him now because he
Oh,
leaped across
no.
the trap. He is by himself. So, Damien, you are so excited. You're so excited to set this forest on fire. And as you grab a couple twigs or you whatever your method is to start a fire, you're so excited that you kind of go a little too fast, and the fire lands on your robe and it starts to spread across your robe.
I let a yell, and everyone probably thinks another
Yeah.
trap went off.
Shoot, he's in trouble. We have to help him.
I yell, I'm not in trouble. I just did something really dumb. You can go back to the raft. I'll take care of it.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
What-
totally.
What did you do?
I don't want to say because I don't think you guys will think I'm very cool if I say it.
You burned the forest?
I
All right.
burned something.
Damien,
Hello.
go ahead and roll athletics for me to try to put out the fire.
Okay, 15 plus athletics, 17.
Okay, you kind of do you roll on the ground and you're trying to put out the fire as best you can. You're doing everything you can. And
drop,
you
and
do
roll.
stop, drop, and roll, exactly. You do manage to put out the fire, but unfortunately your pristine robe has been damaged. There are now singe marks along the bottom and it's been frayed. And it kind of reaches up in some areas. It's still intact, but clearly there's it's
bet it
falling
looks-
apart on the bottom.
I bet it looks pretty cool. Do I get like bonuses now
sure.
to intimidation?
Uh,
Yes, just say yes.
we'll
It
see.
doesn't- You don't,
We'll-
you don't
we'll-
have to.
Okay, no comment.
Okay, I go back to the party.
All right.
We need to get back to the rafts quickly because I don't want anyone to have messed with them. Let's go. So
I'm laughing at his new fit the whole time.
Okay, excellent.
I am
With a
stepping
few
quickly towards
laughs-
our rafts.
All right, with a few laughs, you managed to make it towards the raft. All right, where are we heading? This is where you currently are.
How much
Right.
time do we have left?
You look at your pocket, and it says 1 hour, 10 minutes.
I also want to check the pocket and see if any more. I want to check the scores and see if any teams are dead.
So as you're looking at the pockets now, no other teams are dead at the moment.
Okay.
Right now, the score goes green at 50, yellow and black at 25, dark blue at 20, white at 5, pink at 0, orange with the overall win right now.
Wait, oh, I thought we were black.
You
We are.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're tied for fourth with yellow.
Well, right now you're tied for third.
We're third right now.
Oh,
Yes.
third?
Oh,
yeah,
I'm,
we are.
wait.
Big
Tied for
Island?
fourth. You're right. Wait.
Okay.
Yes, you're tied for 4th.
Because orange has the win, green
Yep.
has 50, and then we're
Yep.
tied. Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
3-4. Okay.
That is correct.
Well, considering we didn't have to expend any health or fighting, do you think we should go to the middle island now, or should we continue progressing northward and hit the larger islands as we go? There's
Can
3.
Maybe we should see which team holds that island. Because I
Victor,
feel
I'm
if it's
tired of your suggestions. Let Eden run the show.
I was
she-
asking for input.
You
Victor,
trust him too
Victor
much.
smiles, but he does stop talking.
You trust him way too much. We just met him. And granted, you just met us.
As I say, your case isn't a strong one if you're going off of time known each other.
However,
Look, like
that
I
doesn't mean
said-
that we all have to acquiesce to what he wants to do. That's my point.
I don't think any of us have acquiesced to what anyone wants to do, including the leader who you technically elected.
Sure.
I want to say that Brack didn't elect anyone. But
Yes, thank you, Brack, for reminding me. Thank
I
you.
raise my hand and I say, I elected you.
I
And
appreciate
I am
that,
very happy
Damien.
with my vote.
Oh, wonderful. We need to make time. We need to stop squabbling on petty little things, and we need to have a plan of action. I'm looking for input. Should we continue taking smaller islands and leave the knockdown drag-out fight for the middle island to happen later? Or should we go take it and try and hold it?
What team has the middle island?
Orange.
Nobody. Oh, Orange has it?
No, Orange has the middle island.
The
Yes.
Meter Island is pretty close to us, isn't it? Just directly north. That's worth 20 points. If we get that, that would put us in 45 points, and maybe even minus the yellow team's points total.
Okay. I didn't know Orange had the middle island. You're right. We need to go with your plan. It's the only way.
I think we could take the northern island and then go to the big island later.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Is
it's that urgent.
We still have an hour. How much time does the pocket show?
Hour and 10.
Hour and 10.
Hour 10. All right, let's go to let's go to the island to the north of us. Hopefully we can take that unopposed or with a least amount of resistance. And then with the time remaining, then potentially make our way to the middle island. I'm still not sure that that's the best idea because you're going to have a lot of desperate teams fighting. If we come in second, we're still going to survive. But
Victor
If
says
not-
survival, and then he cuts himself off and
Victor,
Kinda
you may
shrugs.
speak. Speak.
Are you sure, gracious team leader? Beautiful goddess of the team?
You don't need to put it on that thick. Just say what you're
Stop
gonna
kissing
say.
ass, Victor.
This man.
Well, survival is number one, and I would agree. I think we should see which team holds that island first.
All right, let's
And then
go.
make our
In the
decision.
water.
You get into
Let
the
us
water. Both raft teams that we are now very, very familiar with. And you start rowing north. And as you are rowing north, you notice there was a change in the pocket scoreboard. Dark blue has gained 25 points,
Oh boy.
and white has been eliminated.
Yikes.
So give me the order now, technically. So orange is with the W. Green
Orange
is
at
at
the
50.
W. Yep, green at 50. And then yellow, black, and dark blue are all tied for 5th.
Okay.
That's not good. I have to deal with this yellow team.
Not great. And then
Rat.
suddenly, the pocket updates again. And it says, your flag has been stolen. Psh, and you're down to 20 points, and yellow's up to 30.
I knew it.
How
We're
much
gonna have to
time
deal
do
with
we
this
have
yellow
remaining?
team.
As long as we go for this North Island, we'll be up another 20 points.
But the points mean nothing if the middle island isn't taken.
Alright, we'll get
so
to the
true.
middle island. This is a bigger problem than I thought
You-
it was.
You know, I just realized... May I talk? Okay, thank you. I just noticed there is a bit of an issue. He didn't wait for an answer. Well, maybe not an issue. Maybe this is a good thing. Teams are being eliminated. And pink is still sitting at 0 points. What if we just end up with 4 teams? Right now there's only 7 teams remaining, and one of them... We're practically at 6 teams that are competing with one another. Even 5. Light blue only has 5 points.
You're not
will-
wrong.
Perhaps this is an okay situation after all.
The pink team is actually really smart.
You think so?
I mean, isn't it obvious what they're doing? They have no points.
They're hiding on the main island and waiting for a moment to strike.
Exactly. They're using my plan. I hate those guys, but smart. They're smart. But still.
Shouldn't have all stayed there. I agreed with the course of action. The yellow team is a problem. Let's keep moving. It's the only way.
Let's
All right.
keep moving.
We're going north then, correct?
Yes.
All right.
We're going up to the
Delightful.
meter
I'll
island.
move
I'm
the
assuming.
loop.
Yes.
All right. 10 minutes go by, 1 hour remaining, and you make your way. And this is the biggest island you've seen thus far. I mean, it's fairly big. You can see the flag up on a hill, and you know it's gonna take you like maybe at least 5 minutes to climb up it alone. And to get to that spot, there's trees that you have to go through, like a little jungle.
I start doing some stretches and I say, I'll go scout ahead.
By the way, I'm gonna say that since we've sort of been resting on the raft and everything's been relatively chill, except for a little eel attack, we can take a short rest if you want to use one of your hit die.
Okay.
So, and I'm gonna say that whatever you roll, half of that can be used to restore TP or SP. As well.
If I don't have to
Giving what?
restore any health, can I use all of it to restore TP and SP?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yes.
So we're doing
Okay. In fact, this is a better way to handle it. I know this is sort of changing on the spot. What we'll do is you can roll any number of your hit die, and you can choose to restore HP, TP, or SP, just in general.
CP, SP.
Okay.
If the audience is a little confused, this is our system of using techniques. Essentially, they just have like a mana pool.
So
And you can roll a
the total-
D10.
I can spread it out between. Is what you're saying?
wherever you want to put it.
Okay.
Now, what I wanted to say is you can take the average, which is 6.
No,
So-
it doesn't matter for me.
Okay.
Restore.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll revive one.
All right. So while you're doing that, you're making your way towards the island. I'll let you go ahead and just do that whenever you can have the time.
So I got 13 using all 3 of my hit die.
Oh, okay. So now
So-
you're at 0 right now. You can go ahead and fill that up.
Oh, so we can roll
Yeah.
our max amount of hit die. Okay.
Yep. That's if that's not the case, we'll check that out later. But that's what we're doing for now.
So I'm at maximum technique points and everything.
Yeah. Go ahead and fill it up
Thank
to
God,
max.
because those jumps used a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time you leaped, it was using some TP.
How do we handle, like, if I want to go stealth and investigate at the same time? How am I handling?
You would roll for stealth and then roll for investigation.
Separately? Okay.
Yeah, separately. Well, I for one think 3 of us should head towards that location and 3 of us should guard the raft. That's my opinion. You don't have to
I'm
listen.
going. I'm bored.
I
think we-
volunteer to take the flag also.
I think we should definitely guard the rafts at this point, because those are going to be. I mean, Pink could technically be stranded at this point on one of the
Right.
tiny islands.
That is true.
They might not be dead, but they might not even be laying in wait.
That is true.
All right,
Well-
who would like to guard the? Damien, you need to come with us for the shinsu trap.
I'll guard the raft.
I'll guard the raft too, along with Gasu and Brack.
Sounds good. All right, Wu, Damien, let's go.
All right, as the 3 of you make your way through the jungle, I'm going to have a quick little moment here. Victor kind of looks over at Gasu, and he says, "Hey, would you mind if we spoke for a minute?
No, not at all.
You wouldn't mind?"
Speak quick.
Well, I was just curious. You seem to have some kind of vendetta against me. Is there anything I can do to make you feel more comfortable?
Actually, now that you mention it, there is.
Yeah?
Kill yourself.
Well,
Brack laughs. Brack laughs.
Distance, you hear Damien go, "Whoa!"
well, I can't exactly make that accommodation, but
All right,
perhaps
then
you'd like
stay out
to...
of my way. Gossip walks back towards the boat.
Well, I tried. Okay.
Brack laughs and points at Victor as he's walking back to the boat
Thanks.
too.
Thank you, Brack. Appreciate that.
Stay
All right.
strong, Gossip.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you didn't hurt him.
Brack then takes his lunch money, pushes him into a locker. Calls him a nerd.
All right, well, moving to the other team, we have Wu, Eden, and Damien. You're making your way through the jungle, and so far you've noticed nothing. I'm going to say that you don't even have to roll, because clearly nothing is here. You're just climbing up the hill. It's just taking a lot of time. You're kind of hiking up this really tall hill. But you
Can
do
I
manage
see
to...
what color the flag is?
Yes. Okay, yep, good call. So as you're climbing, you finally can make out that the flag is green.
Green, okay.
The green team.
Green team, no.
Okay,
And
but you
is
make it...
there-
Yes?
Is it like a forest? Or is it like it's a hill, but is there a jungle?
Hold on,
The
David.
forest,
Hold
you
on.
had to get through the forest to get to the hill, and now the hill is just a really long climb up. It kind of goes around and around, you know.
Can I not use athletics to climb it quickly?
Yeah, everyone go ahead and roll athletics. Everyone who's there, the three of you.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, 19 plus 2.
God damn.
Ooh.
What's that?
19 plus 5. 24.
Oh, shoot, okay.
2
Eden?
plus 4 equals 6. I am
Let's
not
go.
athletic.
So,
Well,
Eden
we can't
starts
all
to
win
get...
every round.
Eden starts to get some cramps, but the other two of you, you're like, you're
I've
kind of
been
like
carrying
jogging up the
entire
hill.
team.
you start jogging ahead of Eden a little bit, still keeping an eye on her, but you do manage to get there a little faster. You get there, and there's just a giant green flag in front of you. And I will say this is a really good vantage point. You're really high up. Go ahead and roll perception, the three of you.
Okay.
Oh. 5 plus 6, 11.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
11.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you're all kind of looking out. You know, Damien and Eden. Let's say you're replacing the flag. Wu, you're looking around, and you notice that to the northeast, you see a centimeter island, and you notice that that is green. There's a green flag on that one. So if you're looking at my screen, this one right here is a green. So that you're here, and you see this is a green island. You can tell. Okay, you exchange the flags. Green bumps down to 30 points, and black goes up to 40 points. You are now in second place.
Eden, the island directly across from here is also green. We can go there first.
We could. I wonder if that's the trajectory Green took.
It could be a trap, though. But maybe they're already at the center island.
How much time do we have left?
55 minutes.
If I look across, can I see anything with the large island? Or the main island?
You can see it for sure. It's a really big. You just can't. It's just like just on the horizon.
Let's start making our way back down as we
Yeah.
discuss this.
Yeah. I
Sure,
agree.
sure. You were making your way back down. Excellent. And by the time you start to get to the bottom, boop, you've lost a flag. You are now at 30 points, and yellow is now at 40.
Are they coming back behind us?
Yellow's
No.
following our trail.
They took the southmost island, the 10-point island.
I can't
The
believe
island
this.
we met Victor.
Oh, so they're still on the perimeter.
Wait, they took that one? That island's on fire though.
Yeah, they did
Your
take it.
fire probably went out, Damien. I'm sorry.
But it's only been like an hour. That fires last like a long, long time.
Fire should still be blazing. They must have found a way through.
We know their team is skilled. They probably had someone who could go in.
My strategy. No.
It's
Well, maybe
okay,
they had somebody
Damien.
that could jump like you, Damien. Okay?
I pat Damien on the back and whisper in his ear quietly so no one can hear. We'll start another fire.
I can't believe there's a second Damien out there who can jump as good as me.
Your long lost cousin,
Dun, dun, dun.
David Frog. No,
Except he puts out forest fires.
oh shoot, the perfect rival. Okay.
Eden, what do you think? I feel like a confrontation with the yellow team is inevitable, but we should still proceed and grab the next green island, in my opinion.
I guess that's not the worst idea because there is another meter island very, very close by.
Right.
We could be converging on teams though, and I don't want to get bogged down in a fight where we couldn't get to the middle island if things go really south.
Which
You know-
is bad too. We can't afford to leave anybody here.
No.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I'm starting to like the idea of taking the center island.
What changed, Coon?
Because now that time is running out, our team, first of all, we have 6 members. All of us are pretty strong, I would say. We can hold our own.
We're fairly
I think we should see what's going on.
too.
Right.
I agree. I think that we're at our full strength and we'll be able to take on any team that's straggling on that island right now. Also, we want to have a foothold before the last 30 minutes, I'd say.
Right.
What's the strategy? We're not going in there blind.
Well, we should discuss it with everyone, I think. So let's make our way back to the raft and talk.
Yeah, you at this point
We're
are
back.
together.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
I wasn't.
You are
okay.
together.
But we're on the shore of like this island that we're on, right?
Yeah.
That's my
Right.
thought.
Yep.
I don't want to get in the water because I'm still scared of these eels too. So like, let's just let's figure it out now before we go to the middle island.
Okay.
We can do that. I also like the idea of making a beeline for the other meter island.
That would be 30 points technically if we could get both.
We'd have to split the party for that. I don't think
don't-
it's worth.
We don't need to get both, but I mean like just
Right.
skip the centimeter island entirely and just go for the meter island and then.
My idea, if you want to do that, my idea would be split the party for like 2 people to go do that, scout the island, see if there's anybody there. If there is, abandon and meet at the middle island. If not, grab that and then meet at the middle island. Either way,
Brain.
The problem is this yellow team has been hot on our tail basically for the last 2 islands. So
Well,
the
they haven't
more
been hot.
smaller islands we take, we're going to run into yellow team.
Like, they haven't been hot on our tail. They've just been taking islands. I assume they... Well, actually, do we know which green island they took from us? Was it the one right behind us?
They just took a 10. That's all you know. And when you look behind, you can see in the distance your flag is still on the island behind you.
yeah,
I mean,
they're like
the
a
trail
little
makes sense
behind
if they...
my perspective.
The trail makes sense if they do go south, but it is also... I can't discount the possibility that they took the southwest green island, the one we were just at.
Either way, they've been taking our islands this whole time. That and the individual that Brack saw was also part of the yellow team, no?
Right.
He was.
Correct.
They clearly have something against us. I don't know what it is.
Brack, are you still
What's the-
shaking from that encounter? Are you okay? Do you need any words of advice, or I know that was tough on you.
Gasu told you to go kill yourself. I think you should go do that. Get out of my face.
All right.
Wait, Gasu did what?
What?
Oh, you should have been here. It was hilarious.
Listen, all of you. I said to put aside the petty differences until we get past this test. If you can't do that, then maybe you should go to another team.
Eden,
I
you
am
tried.
sick of this.
Gasu, I'm proud of you. You held
No,
it
no.
back, didn't you?
Let's focus on the task at hand. We should go for the middle island, or immediately go for the other meter island. What
As
should
a
we do?
unit, you're saying?
This
As
test
in,
is just a
completely.
big circle. Everyone's taking each other's islands. What if instead we just go for the win?
That's so contradictory to what you were saying just a little
mean,
while
go-
ago, Victor.
No, because
for the
time
win,
has
meaning-
passed. We have
Oh,
about
fine.
50
For the win,
minutes
as in taking
remaining. Time is
Well,
ticking.
Brad
Is there a
wanted to go for
guarantee?
the win to begin with. I'm
I
not
want a
scared.
guaranteed win, right?
If you say so, it's up to Eden. She still leads us.
I agree.
That is true. Eden, it is your choice.
I see the advantages and the disadvantages of both ideas. I think a lot of teams are thinking like us, thinking that while other people battle it out, they can pick up the islands that are being abandoned,
Right.
which is, I think, is what Yellow is doing. However, if Yellow is in the southeast corner, They have about the exact same distance to the middle island that we do, but the distance, we won't know if they're making landfall on the same area we are. They're going to be on the other side. And I'm wondering if a lot of teams are going to start converging on the middle island, especially the desperate ones who may be laying in wait or are down party members. And that's going to become a big island. Right. Holding that for an hour could be very, very difficult, especially for fighting a war on 5 to 6 fronts. We would have to make an alliance in order to make that work.
Which isn't impossible.
It isn't impossible, but it's very
If we get another team to align themselves with us and we set up a perimeter, we should be able to preempt everyone that comes. I still agree with Damien. We could also just take the island, the big island closest to it, and then converge at a more apt time.
What if we did? I agree. If we aligned ourselves with a team, we could make a deal. And that deal could be a majority of us fight for the center island, almost as 2 teams, and 1 or 2 individuals from that team can collect all of our islands. And that way, both of us, we're not fighting them, they can take our islands, we both have a guaranteed win. We allow them to take our islands, and in exchange, they help us win. The middle island.
They could also counter that with, by breaking their group up, they're more at risk to lose to another team. I don't know if they'd be so keen to do that.
It depends on the group we choose.
It seems like Yellow Team is very focused on just getting the most points, not taking the middle island.
Correct. And Green seems to be the same as well.
Well, I don't think Yellow or Green are more so focused on taking the islands to get more points, but more so to use those as beacons to figure out where teams are. Because when you take an island, you realize that you lose points. And so, in realizing that you lost those points, all that you really have to figure out is, where did it come from? So that you can know where enemies are.
That's a good point, because we technically have only encountered 3 teams.
That was kind of a big brain.
Rock, you are an incredible genius. And all it does is confirm.
Trained in tactics.
But it also confirms that the Yellow Team has a vendetta against us for whatever reason.
I don't know if they necessarily hold a vendetta. I think it's just we're the closest team to them, just like when we encountered brown and light blue, or gray and light blue.
I don't know, the interaction, that one interaction makes me think there's something more there.
I think they thought we were going to walk into a trap. Potentially, maybe that's how the entire brown team was killed. They might be cocky, thinking their traps are invisible to other teams.
Right.
So what's the decision then? We have to make something happen.
You're at 50 minutes.
I'm for taking the Kilo Island, but I don't mind whatever we do. I think
in a democracy, Eden chooses.
No, I value your opinions.
Yeah, but you still choose.
I say we opt for you guys' original plan. Brack was wrong. We need to take an island that's closer to the main island so that we can see any of the remaining enemies that's coming in. It's just too obvious that they would just want to take that island before they get to the island.
I think it makes the most sense time-wise and in terms of getting an advantage, and we can still assess the situation when we get to the middle island. Plus, when we get into the very final minutes of this confrontation, somebody's going to have to hold some of our points in case we can't hold the middle island. So unless we make an alliance, I think it's actually problematic. Victor, what do you
Yes, sir. I'm all for taking one of the northern islands, but if we do so, we only have 50 minutes remaining. This island in the middle is big. I think we need to make an alliance fast, and we need to get to that island and see what is happening, and take that flag at the last minute.
Let's go there first, Eden. We can assess the situation. We don't need to make a play, but we're close enough to the other eyes that we can depart from there and grab them after the fact.
Unfortunately,
no.
My only disagreement is, if we make the choice to go to either set of islands, specifically if we're putting all of our eggs to hold the middle island until the end.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying, like, if we go to the middle island in the hopes of A, making an alliance, B, holding it, that's it.
No,
all these other islands that we've gone to doesn't matter.
Eden, all I'm saying is A. B doesn't exist. I'm not trying to tell us to hold the island for 50 minutes. What I'm saying is let's scope it We can, 50 minutes is enough time to go scope it and go to another island on top of that.
Scoping it could be dangerous enough to get us all
We're
killed.
wasting time. We have to make a decision now.
I'll scope out the. How about I'll go scope out the middle island. The rest
We
of you go towards the.
No,
We
are
have
not
to go
You're not
together.
going by yourself.
Damien, I understand you're a brave man, but we have to stick together.
I can be hidden when I need to be.
Your
I think we
frogs
should
aren't
be
that powerful.
I think we need to head to the middle island.
Okay.
Okay,
If we
Middle
meet someone on
Island
the
it
way.
is.
All right.
We go there, but not with any sort of determination. Just that is the right course of action. I still don't trust you, Victor.
Fair enough. Well, as you start making your way towards this middle island, you look at your pocket, and there's been some changes. Just little things here and there. Green took some points from dark blue. Dark blue took points from light blue. So green is currently at 40, yellow's at 40, you're at 30, dark blue's at 20, orange still has the win. But right when it goes down to 45 minutes, suddenly your pockets light up in a way you've never seen before. And you hear a voice over the pocket. Regulars, you've all been doing a fantastic job during this test. But unfortunately for you, we have a new rule that we are adding now that it's reached 45 minutes. As of this moment, and then the pockets all like shut down, you are not able to tell how many points each team has.
Ooh.
And with that announcement, we're going to take our break. A 5-minute break. We will be back. We are not done.
Before we take our break, though,
Yeah.
yo, Milios, shout out to you because you pointed out the most important aspect of the game before
Yes.
this got stolen from us. We're actually in a good spot because we all thought about it. I'm not even mad.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to have a little slide going showcasing the memes and any art or memes. We're going to showcase them during every one of our breaks for Towers and Gods. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Enjoy the memes. And yeah, we'll see you in about 5 minutes.
At least I got the chance to finish my sides.
And just like that, we are back. Sorry, Milios. No worries, no worries. We have returned with Towers and Gods. Currently, there are 45 minutes remaining, and we're reaching what is like the climax of this first test on the second floor. Let me go ahead and play some music here while we discuss the points. So, before the pocket shut down, by the way, I do want to give a shout out to Sharky, who created those memes from last time. Thank you so much. If you create memes in the Discord, stream chat, you put it in the stream chat little channel, and we'll feature them in the next episode. So you can also, if you want to do art or memes, whatever you want to do, we'll feature it during the break time of every episode. So shout out to Sharky.
Send them to my
Send memes. Send memes.
Send the memes.
All the memes.
Please.
All
For
of them.
sure. Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. You guys are awesome. Okay. So with that being said, we are going to return here.
We left off.
Yes. So before the pockets shut down on the scoreboard, currently the standings are like this. Orange has a win. Green is at 40. Yellow is at 40. Black is at 30. Dark blue 25. Pink 0. Light blue 0.
Okay.
Those are the standings.
I want to call everyone together for like one kind of team meeting as we go in.
Sure.
I want to tell them all about a crazy move that I have.
Fire?
I have this. No, it's another one.
Okay.
I have this move. It takes a long time to channel, but it hits a very specific area. If I hit someone with this move, it will completely devastate an entire team. I guarantee it. So
Maybe
if I start channeling the move, a very obvious beam of light will shine in the area. If you are able to push them into that beam of light and stay out of it yourself, I can finish them off. If the situation,
What's the range?
it is a pretty big range, like 50 meters, I think, or 50 feet.
So we just have okay, I trust you. We can do that.
Just as the most important thing is not to be in the beam of light yourself.
But we have
Okay.
to save that for the last resort, no?
It will be a last resort,
Okay.
but it is an extremely devastating move that is in our pocket in case we have it.
All right.
All right. You are making your way towards this big island, and you are getting pretty close now. You're about halfway there. 40 minutes are remaining. And you notice, too, that just the sky in general, it's starting to get dark. There's no sun that's setting, but, the light in the sky is starting to get dim. Well, I guess it's almost bedtime.
Huh.
I'd be fine with a nap, if I'm being honest.
I'm not tired.
I'm too excited to sleep.
We need to stay as aware as possible, but we can shift off if people do need rest.
Absolutely. All right, everyone roll perception.
All right, got you. I was over here planning for battle.
I got a 9.
15.
Scheiße. You said perception?
Yes.
Why you want to do this, man? Like, why we gotta roll this?
I got a 12.
I got 18. I got 18.
All right, 18, 12. Brack?
10.
All right, Gasu?
15.
15, and then Damien?
11. No,
Okay.
9. Sorry, 9.
Okay. So because it's getting darker, it is hard to see. But, Woo, you are being alert at this moment, and you do notice that off in the distance, there is also another raft heading towards the island, not that far from you.
There's someone approaching. I can't tell who it is, but they're on their
Really?
way. They'll be here shortly.
Well, that makes sense. This
I
is the
have
center
a-
island, and we're getting close with time.
Wait, so we're still on the water,
Yeah.
and the other raft is coming towards it.
Yep. Well,
I have
it's
a-
heading towards the middle island as well.
I have a crazy idea. Okay, we have 2 rafts, correct?
Right.
We send the other raft over to their raft, but we set some kind of trap to set it on fire.
We're in the middle of the ocean.
No.
Yes, no,
He's not wrong. This might actually be a great distraction if
It's
we
an
don't.
incredible idea.
Oh, you're
we don't-
drunk.
This is actually a great idea if we don't expend our forces on it. Like, what if I set the fire on the raft and everybody else is on the other raft at the same time, and that distracts the other party for a second.
And what if this
it'll-
doesn't kill them?
No, it doesn't need to
may
kill them.
not, but
doesn't
it
need to
will
kill them.
absolutely like completely.
It's gonna
disarray
startle them, and by
But then
by
they'll
the
know
time
who
that
we are.
no, because it's just gonna be me.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
We tie a rope.
If they-
we tie a
if
rope
they
to
don't-
them.
Wait,
we
Damien.
can reel 'em
Damien,
back.
wait. If you can charge that power right now, you could technically wipe this team out before we even get to the island. They won't know what hit them.
He hit them at that range when they're moving. I guess the range is wide enough.
If it's a moving target, I can't hit it. It's only
Oh.
a certain a static image.
We gotta stabilize them.
Area.
I feel like we distract them.
What if we
Let's use the
parley
other
with
raft.
them? Don't we want to make teams? Didn't we want to make an alliance?
If you do it, Victor, I'm down. You're the one that's been
Fine.
trying to get us
Fine,
to
I'll go.
align with
I'll go
everybody.
by myself.
I'll go with him.
Fine.
I don't think we
Damien.
should be splitting up because this team is desperate if they're heading to the middle island.
No, let them do it.
I don't think desperation is going to be in our favor.
They'll
Look,
I don't
go.
think
look.
it's. I don't think it's desperate. I think it's going to distract them.
I
I
Worst
think it's a good
case-
play.
Worst case scenario, we betray them right at the very end.
Yeah, I think it's a good play. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's a good play
I'm gonna
also.
go with that.
Really, really good play.
I'm gonna go with that.
All right.
I don't like betraying people, but I've already done it once this game. I can do it again.
Oh, is that what you say to people?
The flaming.
Unless it's
rat
you all, of
also-
course. I would never betray you.
You better not.
He's lying.
I think we're special enough that he won't betray us.
Victor.
Also, there's no reason to betray us now because, I mean, if we lose, he loses.
He's not wrong.
Exactly.
He has
Always
no other
find
choice, and
another
we have no
team.
other choice. We have no time.
Unless he
Let's just
tries to
it.
do a trade again. Look, we can't bank
can't.
on that. We cannot bank on that.
I thought you trusted him, Eden.
He just offered
I
to go
am
over there by
saying
himself.
I am trusting him. Do we want to make this alliance or not? No matter what the team is. It could be pink with 0 flags for all we know.
If it's pink, I want to partner with them.
Why?
Not a
I
good
actually
one.
smart.
don't care who it is, just because to me it's a distraction. Like, I'm being a dick, but it's a distraction.
I think, okay.
Doesn't matter
for-
who we align ourselves
At
with.
the bare minimum, we should get to the island before them, and then we can ambush them on the island. if
I
they
think we
haven't
should-
noticed us.
Okay, yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
All right, let's move.
All right. You
All right.
continue to make your way towards the island. It doesn't seem like they've noticed you, or at least they haven't done anything to show that they've noticed you. And at 35 minutes left, you've landed on the shore. And this is a pretty massive beach that you are currently on.
I want
Based
to go.
on their heading, can we figure out where they potentially could
Yes,
land?
you actually did see them land, maybe at 70, 100 yards away from you.
Okay.
I want to scout outside of that. perception
Everybody,
check.
make sure you grab our flags.
And by the way, you do have torches as well in the
Okay.
boat.
We have multiple torches and we have multiple flags because we stole all the flags.
I have pockets full of flags.
Got pockets full of.
All right.
All right.
Let's head toward them then. We don't have a lot of time to mess around if they do attack us.
Gasu, do you have an opinion?
I mean, if we do follow behind them, we should be as stealthy as possible.
I'm curious what
I
Gasu
don't
has to say.
know. I don't
Do
know if
you
we
wa-
should all go meet this team.
I don't know if I want to meet them. Do you want to meet them or like what do you? Because I think
Well,
we
what
should.
I'm saying is, if we greet them by trying to form an alliance and things go sour, then we know that they're enemies.
No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask Eden what she thinks about this. You are the leader. I think that what we should do is split the team slightly. I think at least 2 of us should go scout the rest of the island as best we can, while 1 or 2 of us go and converse with that team.
No.
And the rest of us, you don't want to do that? Okay.
Look, if every desperate team is coming to this island right now, splitting up is a death sentence. Because they're going to sniff out if a party is split up and they will pounce without mercy.
They're
We need
weak.
to stick. We
I,
need to stick.
I promise you, if me and Brock go, we'll be fine.
I
gotta fight
appreciate the confidence in your abilities, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Either we go make an alliance
You are in
with.
charge.
If we go make an alliance with this group, then we at least have some allies for right now.
I agree.
If
I think
they
that's what we should
attack
do.
us, that's one less team we have to deal with, and potentially we could gain enough flags to solidify even if we cannot take this island. That's a big if though, but it could help. And especially like what Victor said earlier, if we can eliminate teams and we end up with 4, then it doesn't matter how many points we have.
Okay.
Right.
All right, let's go all together.
All right.
And
So just to
as we go, I want to try and stay as stealthy as I can, because if any negotiations break down, I'm getting ready.
Okay, so you're gonna
I'm-
stay behind.
I'm on that same wave. I still want to roll for first.
All right, both
I
of
mean,
you
like
roll
a-
stealth.
Yeah.
Just know that if you roll poorly, like they will
I don't-
notice.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
fine.
16.
That's fine.
16 total. All
14
right.
plus 2.
I could do it too.
And you're making your way.
Uh,
Now, keep in mind, Brack.
14 for me also, actually.
Okay, that Brack with your armor, you would have disadvantage on stealth.
I know. That's why I said
Okay.
nah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So
Hit me.
Just leave it
The-
to me, guys.
you make your way towards where they're. You can see them pulling up their raft. And Victor says, "Hello!" And they're like, they kind of notice, like, and they draw their weapons. "Huh, we're just here to talk." And he waves his hand towards Eden.
What team are you?
Well, why do you want to know?
We're looking to make an alliance.
They look around
Yeah,
at each other.
It can be advantageous for both of us. We could both get to the end of the test if we join up. But what team are you?
One man steps forward, pretty handsome guy with short brown hair. We're Team Pink. What team
What
are
have you been? What team? What have you been doing this whole time? Might I ask?
That is none of your business. What team are
Kinda
you?
look o-
It's only
I
fair
kinda
that we
look
know. Sorry.
Fair. We're Team Black.
And they kind of whisper with each other.
I kind of glance over at Victor to like gauge what his reaction to their team is.
You can't tell. He definitely has a poker face going on.
Okay.
I still love that. That's perfect.
Yeah, Brack. Someone said, "Is Brack's gonna be happy?" Yeah, sure. So he says, "Okay, what kind of alliance do you have in mind? Because we were thinking the same thing. Now, you may think that we're weak just because we've not been fighting, but that is not the case. We simply have seen the other teams and decided to wait to take action."
Fair. All right. Our suggestion is this: we can tell you what flags that we currently have, and as far
Okay.
as we know, they're unattested. You
We'll
can
do the
split
same.
off. Well, you have 0, so
And they kind of whisper with each other, like, "Ah, she knew."
we can tell you where our flags are at. You split your party and you go take our flags unattested. That
Okay.
would give you points. However, the rest of your team stays and fights with us to help us take this island.
Interesting maneuver. And may we talk about this for a moment?
Absolutely.
They kind of look, they're all, they're whispering in as a group and they keep looking at you, and some of the more nervous looking ones like look you up and down, especially Brack, and they're like, they kind of turn back and start whispering.
I whisper to Victor, do you think this is a good idea now?
I think
this
it's
team?
perfect
All right.
because they seem like total pushovers. And then what appears to be the leader, the man before, he walks up to you all and he reaches out his hand towards Eden.
All
Deal.
right. I'll shake his hand in turn.
My name's Al.
Nice to meet you, Al. I'm Eden. It's Victor, as he's already introduced himself.
Perfect. And
All
then
right.
He meets all of you. He introduces the rest of his team. His teammates' names are Bet, Kurt, Deck, and Aoife. All right, they're all ordinary looking. There's nothing that stands out about them. All right, we're gonna send Aoife to take your islands. The rest of us will
All
stay
right.
with you.
All right.
This seems like a good plan. Take care, Aoife. And Aoife, she takes the raft and starts rowing away.
Okay.
30 minutes remain.
All right. I think we should go converge on this orange team and show them who the real king of the ocean is.
Can I give Aoife a drink of my gore?
Sure. She hesitates and says, "Well, what's in it?"
Don't worry about it.
She like reaches up, and
Do
you
I
can
have to roll
tell.
something for this, Joe? You know what's up.
No,
Do I have to roll something
She
for this?
no. She pretend she like you can tell. She doesn't drink it. She just like kind of. And then gives it back to you. All right. And she makes her way off with the raft. And then Al says, "Let's go. We're an unstoppable team now. 10 of us. Let's go."
Let's go.
Okay. So, as a big party, you make your way towards the center of the island. This is pretty exciting. And it is getting darker. Do you wish to light your torches?
Yes.
Al,
Yes.
do you have anyone in your party that can see in the dark well through shinsu or other abilities?
Not that I'm aware, no.
Okay. I don't want to draw too much attention to this.
We're hiding our powers. We don't want you to see until... Just in case.
Right.
I
Victor
raised my
kinda
eyebrow
chuckles.
quizzically
Okay,
at that statement.
All right. Yep. Fair enough.
I don't.
So, this island is very big. You're wading through a lot of trees, a lot of bushes. It takes you a lot longer time to make your way towards the center than it did before.
Okay.
But by the time you... Chat's making me laugh. By the time you get there, you see... And if, you climbed that big hill before, this seems like a small, mountain. And there's tons of different trails. There's one trail that goes left that seems like it's going to go around and around, kind of like before. And there's another trail that's very steep, but it makes its way towards the top of the mountain.
I want the steep trail.
The steep trail?
You want to go the steep trail?
By myself if I need to. Y'all don't need to.
Is there any way that we can roll
just wanna-
for investigation
wanna-
to see if there are footprints maybe from the orange team or something?
Oh,
Can we
gosh.
know where
Yeah.
they went?
Better than me. I was
Yep.
gonna go straight, just like.
I also want to check the time on the
Sure.
pocket by the time we've gotten to this point.
I'm still trying
like-
to stay hidden, but is it still possible for me to perceive? Or
Pocket says...
No,
Yeah,
I
they
feel like
have...
we can all do different things, no?
Yeah, for
Awesome.
sure. But so Damien, you're still staying in hiding. They didn't notice you. Wu, are you still staying in hiding as well? No, you didn't, because you showed the gourd. You gave her the gourd bottle.
Yeah, I'm
So
not.
Dame-
I'm not.
Damien, though, you're still keeping your distance from
Yeah.
this team.
I'm a
So whoever wants to roll
contingency plan.
investigation, roll investigation.
I rolled it. I
Okay.
rolled the. I
Sweet.
rolled the that one.
Oh no, Milius! No!
I didn't process what you said. Shoot.
Cornelius.
Oh,
Dude.
You're getting it out
At it
before
again
we
with the
fight.
nat one.
That is
You're
true.
getting it
that's,
out before you fight.
that's a great point.
Oh, I rolled
I
that
got
20.
21.
Ooh. All right.
See,
Nat
see,
20.
see, I
Okay.
rolled in that one so that you could roll in that 20. See, there you
Exactly.
go.
Exactly.
That's
Give it
the
up.
cycle.
These guys-
Milius is giving us his luck.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. So all of you are kind of being cautious as you're making your way towards these trails. But Eden, you stop, and you in particular... Let me play this song. Yeah, okay. You seem to notice that there are trails here, a bunch of footprints that seem to have went up. Some are kind of straight, they're you can tell they had a hard time climbing this steep trail. But you also managed to pick out with your expert eye another set of footprints that goes in the complete opposite direction, and they're making their way away from the trails.
Well, this doesn't make any sense. There's footprints leading away. And two sets of both trails have been utilized going up. Why would they leave? Or maybe
Wait a
another
minute.
team. What?
You're right. And Victor kind of ducks down and looks at the trail. Wait a minute. Is this... Something's not right here.
No.
Should we see what's up there? Oh, it's gonna take us a long time to climb up.
It's gonna take us too long.
Wait a minute, this is too obvious. How do we know the flag is up there?
We don't.
Is there a way they can place it somewhere else, or did they not place it at all?
And Al says, it has to be up there. Let's just go. Come on, we're running out of time.
Val,
What was that?
Shut up.
What makes you say we're allies here?
We?
Play nice.
Okay.
Rock is just looking at the situation, thinking to himself, Pink is not who I thought they were.
I mean, they did do the waiting strategy, but you're not.
They did, but they ain't who he thought they were.
Yeah, I recall you saying they're like the smartest ones. Interesting. No,
Let's go check and deconfirm this immediately. There's no reason to like wait around. We don't have time for that.
But we don't have anyone that can get up there really fast.
Are you sure? 'Cause
Damien,
I
could
can.
you jump up there?
I can, dude.
Who's Damien?
This is very simple.
I've revealed myself. I jump out of the tree.
He jumps out from the shadows.
I can do such a thing.
Who's this? And they draw their weapons. They must be from Green Team. Look at his
Hello.
cloak.
No,
Hello.
he's not. He's on our team.
Hello there. I am Contingency Plan. A pleasure. And then I jump up to the spot where I can scout.
Okay, sure.
Using my frog-style jump.
All right. You go ahead and you leap forward once again, and you manage to make quite a bit of distance, and you manage to grapple onto the next part of the trail. Do you want to keep walking from here or make another leap? This ability is way more useful than I thought it would be.
I'm going to use the leap again.
Okay, you leap again. Go ahead and roll athletics.
Yo, that leap is insane.
14.
Hey, this is dope.
Okay,
Yeah.
you leap again, and you all are watching, and this mountain is pretty tall, and it looked like it was going to be hard to make it up there, but he is just jumping up it and up, and you're very impressed at the speed at which he's jumping up there. And of course, he has to do the little frog stance to do it. Of course. And Damien...
It's how you get the extra height.
Of course. For a second, you feel like you're going to, like, miss the ledge, but you do manage to grab onto it just fine. And you're near the top at this point. And so you keep climbing. Go ahead and roll stealth again.
Boom! 20.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Okay.
Good job, man. Good job.
Like a nat 20 or?
Yeah, nat 20.
Okay. Well,
See, look at me.
Damien melts into the shadow, literally. No, you manage to sneak around, and you see that as you reach the top of the mountain, you look down, and there's a little clearing below you, maybe like 20 feet down. And the orange flag is there. But you also notice that there are just, and I'm going to cut the music here for this, there are bodies lying around the flag. 4 just gruesomely torn up bodies. You see a head, you see a hand, you see blood everywhere. Just everywhere. And you also hear this noise somewhere down there.
I use my pocket. Contingency plan to party. It is me. Contingency plan. I found the location of the flag site. However, there are 4 dead bodies. And a weird sound that I don't quite recognize. How should I proceed?
You said what now? A weird sound?
I'm completely in my role. I'm like...
So hard for you to take this seriously, Ella.
A strange clicking-ish sound that I don't understand. I think he might be eating the dead bodies. I don't know
cannibal?
if it might be part of a team, if this is like part of the orange team, or if this is some sort of monster set to guard the island, but whatever it is, it's dangerous. How should I proceed?
How did the clicking sound? Was it more of a... Or was it a...
It was a sound that I'm not super comfortable saying into this pocket, but it was not a good
It's
sound.
important. It's important
And there-
because
there
we
are
will know
dead
if they're
bodies.
eating. It's important to know because we won't know if it's eating or if it's doing something else. Like it. This is important.
I don't know how important it is. There's 4 dead bodies and a weird clicking sound, maybe eating the... How should I proceed, Captain?
At this point, 25 minutes are left.
I have many flags in my pocket. I could get in and get out.
Pink
Perhaps
team says,
team-
what is he saying? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
He's
I
saying
could
he scouted up ahead and there's 4 dead bodies and potentially a creature up there that's guarding the flag.
Pink team, you're up.
I think we have to go for it. We're out of
We're
time
not.
at this point.
We're not leaving him up there alone. Let's just move.
I agree. Let's go.
Am I able to see the creature?
Roll
Not from your
perception.
angle, no. It seems well you would normally, but the angle you're currently at, when you're peering down, it's like further. The cave expands, so there's like more room down there than what you can see.
We're going. We're all going.
Yeah, we're going.
Wait, I don't.
Come on.
I don't know about this.
What is that, pink
You
team?
mean you don't know about
Pink
this?
tea.
Come on.
Sorry. Al speaks up. I'm
I
not
have
sure about
an-
this.
Nobody asked you, Al.
I have.
Do
a
you stay here or you come with us? What's your choice?
What if we choose to stay here?
Then you won't split the rewards, and I promise you'll have enough energy to destroy you when I get back down.
I have a suggestion.
Can you
for
roll
Safe
intimidation,
Pocket.
Woo, really quick?
Oh, for sure. No worries.
Sorry, Damien, 1 sec.
No worries.
Oh, it didn't click. Why didn't that click? What a-
What's my intimidation? So it's 14.
Okay. But you have to promise you won't put us in danger.
Sure, you'll be fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. I put my hand on his shoulder. I look him in the eye sincerely.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're wasting time.
I
Okay,
have a
you're right.
suggestion, though. If you guys can guard the area before the cave, and I can use my jump to get in and out and switch the flags at the last second. As long as
Stand
no
by.
other teams interfere, I can get this done.
Stand by.
So you're
That's a
saying
good
guard.
plan.
So you're saying guard the perimeter from the creature and other teams, and then with like
Well,
5 minutes left, you jump in and change the flags.
Yeah, just guard the perimeter and make sure no other teams get in the way. And at the last second, I can use my frog-style jump to switch the flags.
We're going in. You do that because I think it's a good plan. We're gonna come assist you, and I think pink team can hold the perimeter just fine.
Okay, so you want us to do what exactly?
Pink team, I want you to split into
Yeah.
twos and guard
Yep.
the pinch points of both trails. So
Okay.
pick the vertical trail, pick
Yeah.
the spiraling trail.
We
If
can do that
anyone
easy.
If anyone comes that way, alert us and
Got it.
attack. Okay.
Sounds good.
The rest of us are gonna go to the summit. Let's go.
All
I
right.
don't think they listen to you.
Which trail are you taking? The
I don't think
dangerous
we have
trail
time.
or this?
I don't think we have time to do the spiral trail. What
Okay.
do you think?
I think you do.
Victor,
How much time's
what
left?
do you
25?
think?
I think that trail looked, even with our leaping friend, it looked tough. I think we should, even if it takes us, we have 25 minutes remaining, even if it takes us 15, 20 minutes, as long as we get there, that's what matters.
Okay, let's go.
All right,
So we're going on the spiraling trail.
you're going up the spiraling trail. Damien, you keep hearing this sound, it's crunching. And you just see again, you're appalled by just the gruesomeness of these deaths that you see in front of you. Damien, roll perception.
Really gross.
This
Quick
is
notice.
a mature show on my channel. I have to make use of this privilege.
Sorry, I wasn't looking at my sheet. Perception, right?
Yeah.
So 16 plus 6, 22.
Jeez. You're insane. You perceptive little frog.
22. God.
All right. You notice there is someone you just now noticed across from you, like in this little area that you can peek over, across from you on top, there's someone there watching you.
I wave.
Ah, damn it, dude.
The person like kind of ducks down further.
This motherfucker has no battle sense whatsoever.
So I tell the party, someone saw me, but I saw them. They seem to be doing the same thing that I'm doing.
You stayed hidden, right?
Of course.
Okay.
I was the stealthiest frog who ever stealthed.
What
Because
direction
Damien-
was he in?
It was like directly across from him. Oh, were you
Oh, on
asking
the other
Damien?
side?
Yeah, on the other
It
side.
doesn't matter. I just need to get like
For
a
sure.
sense of it.
for sure. Like Damien like
Damien.
looked up and saw him.
He was on the far side of me, so he can't actually do anything to me.
All right, Damien,
But
I was
there
just
is another
thinking,
team.
if that is the final orange team member, we wouldn't even have to change flags if we kill him. Right?
As soon as
Are
she
you-
says that, I attempt to sneak up on this person.
Are you asking me to kill
No,
this
no,
person?
no. Wait till we get there.
No, I
We
didn't
might-
wait for anything. I just went straight.
Well, you're not at the top yet, to be fair.
No, we're on the pocket. We're getting there.
You're like running up the
we're
mountain
on
at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on the pocket, right?
Hey, Damien, keep an eye out for him, because if we can avoid having to defend from the creature and we just take out Orange, that'll solve all of our problem.
Will do. I relax and focus my attention on that side where I saw the dude.
Okay, they ducked down, so you can still see a shape, but you can't see anything else. It's just a shape across from you. At this point, you finally all make it to the top. There are 7 minutes remaining. Everyone roll stealth.
Please be good, please be. Oh, okay, good.
Good.
17.
21.
That's
21,
unless you need
17.
me to- unless
No,
you
no,
need
you're
me
good,
to-
Damien. You're
Okay,
good.
okay, sick, because that was a bad roll.
Okay. Let's just take that. All right, Gosu and Brack.
16.
Okay.
Man, you might as well just take my feet.
Oh no!
Because you rolled a disadvantage. Is that? Oh god. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and keep that. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
no.
take my
So-
feet. Man. I
I'm
don't need
taking
them.
him out before it's a
It's
problem.
okay,
No worries,
Milios.
no
It's
worries.
okay. You all managed to make it to the top of the mountain. You're kind of getting out of breath a little bit, but Milios, your armor, and your steps are kind of getting heavy, especially at this part of the mountain. It's making a lot of noise, and suddenly, Damien, the creature stops. You don't hear any more noise, and that shape that you saw across ducks out of view, and you hear like footsteps.
Wait, what does he do? The guy who's looking at me?
He like starts to run away or try to run away. It's a very steep angle.
Can I roll acrobatics on top of the stealth
I'm
and
gonna.
stop him?
Sure, roll acrobatics.
Can I
What do you-
pursue this guy?
Yeah.
Will you guys be okay?
Oh, if you want to do it, go for it. That's fine.
I'm gonna give you guys a warning because the clicking stopped. The monster knows you're around. The guy who's watching me has left. I'm gonna go pursue him.
I don't think he saw me though. That's my thing, because I rolled 21. So I don't. I feel like I should be able to double down and stop him
Well,
before he even leaves.
He just
He's not
heard.
leaving.
Sorry.
I don't.
He heard Brack's armor, right?
No, I
But-
think he's leaving because the monster like stopped eating.
Oh, I see. Okay, go for it.
Damien, we need you for a flag switch. I don't want you doing it rash.
So, Damien, do you attempt to chase this person down?
I will defer to the team leader. What do you want me to do? I can chase this guy down.
Are we not with Damien yet? I thought we were.
Well, I have,
We just
like,
met, right?
I'm like
Right.
on a perch. Like
He,
I'm
right,
like
he's
being-
kind of like closer to the hole, though. Like you made it to the
Oh,
top, but
oh.
you can see him. You can see him though,
Okay.
but you're like talking softly. We gotta make a decision, says Victor. We only have 6 minutes.
I still want to
Yes, I'm-
chase him, so like it's up to
I
you.
can, I can get him. If I use frog style leap, I can get him, and then I can
We
come
need you
back
to
for a
save the
fight.
leaps for the flag. No, don't.
Let me do it then. I feel like I
Woo.
already got him.
Wu and Gasso, go.
Do none of you guys bring flags?
You're never gonna.
Of course
see
we
his-
brought flags.
Yeah, we've been. I'm the one that took the enemy team's flags. We still have those on us. No worries.
All right.
Alright.
So, Wu, do you attempt to chase this person down?
Yeah, my,
So with
my
your-
stealth has to count for something, right?
Yeah, no, for
On
sure,
top of it.
and completely with your acrobatics and your stealth.
So
you
I
managed
rolled
to
a
flip-
14 plus acrobatics, which is plus 3.
Oh,
So
sorry.
17.
I thought you had already rolled. That's my bad. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So you managed to, and you're all impressed. I mean, you've seen Wu, jump into the water and do all these things, but he quickly just darts in and out and doesn't make any sound. He just zip, 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 and he makes his way towards where the individual was. And at this point, you see this person trying to slide down the mountain. Like, he's not that far. He's maybe 10 feet away from you.
I grab him by his neck, I toss him into the ground, and I ask him where he's going.
Okay, let's do this. We're going to do an athletics, clash here. Okay, let's go ahead and roll
Okay.
athletics, and I'm
So
gonna
I
roll
gotta do
2.
another athletics roll? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Come on, Woo.
Crossing my fingers for you.
14 again, 17 again.
Nice.
Actually, no. My athletics is +5. What am I talking about?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You're
19,
proficient. Let's
excuse
go.
me.
Yeah,
Excuse
come on.
me.
So he starts to run, and he trips for a second, and you just slide down with ease and grab him by the back of his shirt. Let me go, please. Let me go.
Oh, sure. I got you. And I run back and toss him in front of the rest of the party.
Sure. So 5 minutes are now left. Okay. You toss him, and he's. Please.
What team?
please.
What team are you on?
I'm on Team Green.
Is that Team Green in front of the flag?
Yeah, they were all destroyed.
So you're technically the leader.
Yeah, I'm the leader.
Hang
My
on.
name is. I have it here.
What's
My
your
name is
name?
Miles. Miles. My name is
Miles.
Miles.
I pick up my pocket and I call Al. Al, I want you to accept this trade to your party.
No response.
Sick.
Shit.
Should have left somebody with Al.
I try to ring anybody else on Team Pink.
Victor says that's a good idea. No one on Team Pink is responding.
They're probably dead.
Or they betrayed us.
Everyone roll perception.
No.
This is. I know I'm asking you to make a lot of rolls, but we are nearing the end of the test here.
Don't even
the
count.
feature
Don't even,
game.
don't even worry about that roll, man.
All right. This is sort of like a group roll we're doing.
18.
+6 is
19.
So 18. Gasu, what'd you have?
19.
19. Okay. Gasu and Eden. You hear people coming up the mountain. They're maybe 2 minutes behind you.
Someone's coming.
Victor says, "Are you kidding me?"
I've got an idea. Throw some black flags near the dead bodies. Let's hide, let them go in, let them deal with the monster, and as soon as they're engaged, we'll go in, switch the flag, and attack as well. All we need to do is have our flag in there as time expires.
I agree. Let's do it.
Because they don't know the points right now. They don't even know if teams are dead.
It makes perfect sense. We don't have time
Miles?
to debate it.
Miles, fight with us, because if your team has points, you're still okay. If more teams get eliminated, you'll still survive.
Okay.
Miles, you're doing it.
Okay.
Now let's go.
Got it.
You're
So-
doing
And-
great, Miles.
And Miles walks over to the edge, grabs his shoe, and throws it down into the pit. And you hear it. And then Miles starts to run.
I grab him before he can go. Like the minute he made the throw
Okay, yep.
motion, I grab him. I throw him in the pit.
You toss him in the pit. But right when you toss him into the pit and he lands on the ground, and you hear a. You hear a. And then this giant creature jumps up from the pit and lands down in front of you. And Victor goes, "Oh, great. A liquor." And it has this long, ugly, huge tongue that is just licking, going all around, and it doesn't look like it has eyes. And it starts
Damien
to
gets-
salivate off of the tongue.
Damien, get the flag ready. The rest of us, let's fight the beast.
And then right at that moment, you hear footsteps behind you, and you see
The other team.
5 individuals walk into view, and then behind them, peering around the corner, 4 others.
Orange.
Pink and yellow team.
And you can see behind this team that you've never met before is
Okay.
Al and the other members of the pink team.
So it's the yellow team and the pink team for sure. Easy.
Well, we met the yellow team, didn't we?
I told you guys that they.
You do
sure.
not see a
No,
rogue
we've never met the
individual.
yellow team.
You saw the rogue
Or,
man.
yeah, we
one
met the yellow
person,
team.
yeah.
But yeah.
No, we only saw one. Brack only saw one person. That's all we saw.
Well, that person's not with them right now, are they?
That person's not there.
Okay.
No, so that means yellow team is still out at sea.
The person was about to speak, and then they all look at the monster, and they're like... And they start to draw their weapons.
Oh,
All right.
would you like to help us then?
Everybody roll initiative! This thing, by the way, I was distracted, so maybe not the best description, but this thing is really huge. Like, really, really big. Probably twice the size of Brack.
Well, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes, you know.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm not overeager.
Okay.
I'm a veteran again.
It's Dex. Oh yeah, okay. So I got 14 total.
Oh, we gotta add Dex.
I
to
got.
it?
Oh.
No,
Whatever
you
your
had,
initiative is.
Initiative.
Which is your dex modifier, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, at 6. I'm good.
Oh, 18.
Alright, keep your rolls just for 1 sec, and I'll do the
have
call out thing.
Mobby.
You're good. I just gotta keep track here. Okay. At this point... Alright, anyone 20 or above?
20.
20 for Eden? Was it a nat 20?
There's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. 15 or above. Gasu?
Yeah.
Alright, 10 or above. Wow, everybody rolled pretty poor. Oh boy. Alright, this is great.
Wait, sorry. I got 14, sorry, I got 14.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
You're good. Boom, boom. Alright,
I was jamming to the music.
5 or above.
Was 2. 8.
Yeah. I got a 6.
You both got 8?
No, I got a 6.
Oh.
Okay. 8 for Brack. And then 6 for Woo. Okay. And then we're gonna do this.
What did Victor get?
Oh, Victor got an 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he kind of, you can tell that he's confident. Okay, so at this point, you see the pink team kind of start to back off, but then this other team, this mystery team, says, no, and they push him forward. And they're like, ah! They kind of look around, they're kind of caught in between you, and one of the members, his name was Bet, he charges for Eden. He rolled a 1. So as he's charging, he trips and falls right in front of the monster. All right, Eden, your turn. So just for by the way, we should be using
Yeah, I was just about to say.
I totally forgot about this.
Oh, yeah.
We
got a whole master.
we actually have a method. Yes, we are using Roll20 for our battles.
And let me close out of this.
I was so
Pull up my
caught up in the moment.
abilities real quick. Let's get it.
Hey.
So at this point, this is just what I'm going to assume is roughly the standings of everybody. It might not be totally accurate, but this is like we're just gonna roll with this. Okay.
Okay. Where the monster at?
The monster, it doesn't look quite like this, but we're gonna use this as our model size.
Okay.
Monster is here.
And where would the flag be located?
The flag?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Boom. The flag would be right here. This is where like the hole is here.
Okay.
Okay.
You just
And
jump
all
out of
the
this
other,
hole.
like-
That's where the
The
flag.
other teams are to the left of us.
Yeah.
Yep, and I'm gonna go ahead and populate them really quick.
Okay.
Sure.
Cool.
This is the person that just tripped and fell. So there's an individual there. I'll add names in a bit to make it easier to
What an
determine.
idiot.
He did.
Oh my god.
He the big dude.
All right.
We gotta go with full names here. Brack Bronson in the building.
Oh, let's go. We got the Brack Bronson.
This is a big fight.
Yep.
It-
The other team though is pretty far behind. Keep in mind this other team back here.
Okay.
We're gonna use these models for them, and you can see they're kind of standing back. They don't appear to be taking any action.
Oh, they're punks.
I guess so.
This is rough.
All right, Eden. Eden, it is your turn.
Okay, so now I kicked a guy down the hole, right? This isn't the guy in front of me, right?
You felt Miles is in the hole.
Okay, all right. So this guy here is from this party here, correct?
Yep, that is Bet. You would know Pink Team's names.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so I am going
We're gonna do
to I am going to do a longbow attack on the guy that fell. No. I'm gonna be petty. I'm going after Al.
Okay. Eden has a grudge. All right. Go ahead and roll and make an attack roll.
You had
Alrighty.
one job, Al. One job.
He had one job. It's not that difficult. Okay.
Stay at the bottom of the hill, Al.
Oh, for some
Ah.
There we go.
Damn, bro, this music epic as fuck.
Let's see.
Audio
So
though, right?
I rolled a grand total of a 9.
A 9. Okay. So you fire your arrow, but Al, I mean, he's a regular. You know, he sidesteps it, and he goes, "Not so tough as I thought." Ooh, and I let go of my die. Okay. Karma. That is karma right there. All right.
Oh, talking trash too.
All right. So with
Kill.
all right. So I whiffed big time,
That's
and
perfectly-
so with my movement,
Yes.
I am going to try and run. Let's see. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm gonna go over here to try and make an opening for the creature to go after them and potentially distract the creature so Damien can go in and switch the flag.
For sure. Okay. Victor seems to. He pauses for a second, looks at both sides, and he goes for the salt liquor. He runs up. Okay. And he stabs 3 times with his spear. He brings it out and very fluidly just goes, doof, 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 and all 3 go in and out, in and out, in and out into the salt liquor. He deals 12 damage to the salt liquor. And it kind of roars and stumbles for a second, taken aback by the speed from this individual. Sorry, I gotta pull up the thing stats for a second. Okay. Boom. Okay. Next person is Kurt. And he starts to run towards you, Eden. He notices you trying to run away and he says, "Oh no, you don't!" And he rolls, and he completely misses. Whoosh, you dodge out of the way. You dodge out of the way, and he is caught off guard.
All right.
Next up is Damien.
Okay. So, I want to go over the plan once more.
Okay.
Do you want me to be on standby to take the flag at the last second? Or do you want me to go down and help you guys?
No, your sole job is to switch the flag because you can jump in and jump out.
Understood. Okay. I also have my ultimate attack. It can go this far.
What's the range of it?
50 feet.
No.
We can't
No,
ruin it.
not yet.
Like
Don't
the
do
scope.
anything hasty.
I can place it anywhere in the 50 feet, mind you.
Oh,
So,
Flag
well,
is-
what's the radius? My bad. What's
Just
the radius?
don't do anything too hasty. Don't do it.
yeah,
Fla-
I'll be on standby. But if the opportunity arises, know that you have this as an option. Just draw everything into that quadrant.
Okay.
I end my turn.
You're gonna begin charging?
No. I'm just letting
Oh.
the party. I'm using my turn to let the party know that
Okay.
that is an option that we have, that we can just blast an area.
For sure. Okay. Now it is Al's turn, and he looks around. That arrow just completely missed him. He turns back to the blue team, and they don't even look that perplexed at the situation. They just kind of nod, and he's like, "Okay," and he charges in at Brack. Ah! He rolls a nat 20,
Oh no!
but he rolled really low on the damage.
Okay.
He does 4 damage to you, Brack, as he slices. He rolled a 1 on his damage, so he slices at you with his needle, and it cuts you a little bit on the arm. But you're not. You were a bit like whoa when he charged at you, but you're not that impressed.
You piece of little shit.
Oh, and it is Brack's turn. Go ahead, Brack. He's like,
I really don't want to leave this guy. I want to kill him. I want to kill him for the audacity of coming into my own space and attacking me.
Yeah, you can do that.
all right, go for it. Roll that attack.
Bump it. Nah, bump it.
Okay.
We going big him. We making
Okay.
a big him. I harpoon expand and I smack him in his face. Hold up. Wait.
Okay.
Where's my-
By the way,
Come on,
4 minutes are
track.
remaining.
All right.
Okay.
Fingers crossed, everybody.
1, 2, 20.
Come on, bro. Let's go. That's not bad.
I put it with strength, right?
Yeah. Well, yes, add your strength. Whatever your attack
so
roll is,
plus
so it's
5,
strength plus
17.
proficiency. Yep. Okay, that definitely hits.
Yes.
All right. And then I
Go
roll
back.
for damage. What's damage? That's 110. Like.
Harpoon expansion does add damage. Keep in mind.
Oh yeah.
So it should be there, and then you add an additional.
I lost my damn my
okay.
page. Harpoon expansion as.
Go ahead and keep figuring that out. I'm gonna have Deck. He runs up to Gasu here,
What you
My
want?
bad, y'all.
and he pulls out a couple of gauntlets. And he's ready to punch you in the face. He says, "I was a boxer back in my day."
So,
And this is like the slowest punch you've ever seen. Like, it's so easy to dodge. He's just like, oh. Little Mac, exactly.
plus 2.
I imagine it looks like Little Mac too.
Hold up.
Get it? Because his name is Deck, so he's trying to deck you. Thank you.
Thank
you.
Got a
Thank
couple
you.
of comedians out here.
Do you need any help, Milios? I can try to pull.
No. I got it. There. 7.
Is that with everything added together? Including Harpoon expansion?
Harpoon
damage
expansion, it wouldn't work because I don't have any more rage points.
Well, you start battle with a rage point. That's one of your passive abilities.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. That's 9.
Ba 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 ba.
There we go.
Yeah. And so as Brack, the harpoon, you've all seen it before. The tip starts to come out, and then a bunch of tips start to form around it. So it's like
my
5
tip!
tips harpoon. Oh boy.
He turns and looks and he's like, what?
I must have misheard that. I think I misheard that.
Yes.
Did he just
Adults
say,
know, adults know.
It's fine. It's fine.
He said what he said. It's fine. It's all good.
All right, so go ahead and
What he
add
said.
some damage there, Brack.
I think I'm at 26.
So
now.
let me see. I have it right here. Harpoon expansion. So basically, you just add strength again. So I think that'd be +2 again to your roll. So it'd be a 9. For 6 turns, you add your strength to your damage rolls. Right? Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna go with that just for the sake of time. Okay, so you deal 9 damage and you're attacking Al, right? Yeah. You stab him, and it goes like right into his side, you know? Ah! Ah, how dare you! How dare you do this to me? All right, Woo.
I'm going to attack. I don't know what the name of the dude is that's by Eden, but I'm going for that.
You're going for Kurt. All right.
Sure. I'm gonna go with the heavy staff breaking strike for 1 TP. So.
All right. Woo starts to whip around his staff in just the Woo way.
5. I don't add anything to the hit.
You
die, right?
whatever you would with your weapon. Whatever you would add for your weapon attack.
Oh, okay. All right. So then 9, but like still.
9. Okay. So you swing down with your staff, and even though he does dodge out of the way, you can assume the next stance if you would like.
Yeah, I knew that was the case. That's why I did it. So
Sure.
that's fine.
So which stance is that?
I'm in thrusting now. And
All
do
right.
I move like closer? Like what do I do here?
Yeah, move right next to him there. So he runs up and he tries to swing down with his staff, but Kurt is more agile than you think. But you all now see that Woo is preparing to do another move, and he's like swinging his staff around in a thrusting manner. All right, this other team back here, they start to walk away. At least these members here. They're kind of backing off a little bit, and they say, "Have fun, pink team." And then Alice says, "How could you betray us?" And they say, "Really? Really?" All right. It is now Bet's turn. Bet, he just landed in... Oh, I'm sorry, wait. I'm stupid. Salt Licker's turn. Excuse me. I actually missed him earlier, so he's gonna go again sooner. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're gonna get a couple of attacks in here. But luckily, he goes right for Bet. And he just... And he reaches down. And what's peculiar about this is he tries to attack him with his tongue. And he definitely hits. Yep, and he picks him up by the tongue. And he's like, please, let me go. And then he goes, and he tries to bite him. Take a big old bite out of this guy. And he does. He bites into his shoulder. And he takes a good amount of damage there. Okay, now it's Bet's turn, and he's gonna try to break free of the tongue grip. And he fails. He is just wiggling to get out of the tongue. And you all are just hearing his screams of agony. I'm sure you all want to help him so bad.
So bad.
Eden, it is your turn, Eden.
Okay. I yell. How much time I can see it on my pocket? How much time we got? 3-ish minutes. I'm
4 minutes. Yeah, like 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay, I will do. I don't know how to scroll.
This music's hype.
It is hype.
It is. I love it.
Really is.
I'm going to do the brotherly style open hand on the guy in front of me.
All right.
And okay, so I need to track my TP. 3 TP.
Oh.
All right. 2. Oh wait, I don't need to roll, correct?
Right. Yeah.
You have to make a saving throw.
Yep.
And
for con or for strength?
I'm going to do the. You're gonna make a dex save.
A dex save. Okay. He rolls in 17, which probably beats it.
Oh, do I need to roll then?
So here's the thing.
Okay.
They succeeded, which means you don't get to do a special effect, but they still take a D4 plus strength.
D4 plus strength.
Yep.
Okie dokie. All right. All right, that is a 3 plus 2, and that's 5.
All
so
right.
5 bludgeoning damage to this gentleman in front of me.
Right. So you run up to Kurt, and you kind of take notice because the Shinsu bow like vanishes for a second, and instead Eden runs up to this guy and palm strikes him right in the chest. And you can tell he kind of resists it, but he still and spits out blood as he deals 5 points of damage.
Okay, and then -5, and then I'm going to. If I move, he'll get attack of opportunity, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I'm gonna call to Damien. Change the flag!
Oh, good call.
Give a thumbs up.
It's not your turn yet, but I've given
Gives a
you.
little thumbs up.
No, we
I've
got
given
this
you
phase.
the notice, and that will end
Yep.
my turn.
Okay. It is now Victor's turn. And he's like, now this is actually kind of fun. And he runs up to the salt liquor again. And
This man's out of his mind.
and this time, this catches your attention. You've never seen Victor do this before. If my thing will open, thank you. Okay. And he begins to create a shinsu electricity, this sort of small ball of electricity, and he fires it at the salt liquor. And unfortunately, the salt liquor does resist it. However, he still takes. Sorry, give me 1 sec. He still takes 8 points of lightning damage as it's shocked by this sudden burst of shinsu. And everyone kind of looks around and they're like, what? He can use shinsu! And now it's the salt liquor's turn. And it still has Bet in its mouth. And kind of as a bonus action, and he tosses Bet into the pit. And you hear a sound. And then it turns to Victor and it then goes in for an attack. Victor's like, uh-oh. So first it goes in for a claw attack, and it completely misses. And Victor kind of sidesteps it and says, is that all you've got? And then it reaches with its tongue again. And it grabs him. Uh-oh. Well, it doesn't grab him, but we'll see if it does. My bad. It first does some damage. Sorry, I'm not used to this.
All good. All good.
All right, thank you.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Victor takes 9 points of damage as he gets smacked by the tongue. And then now he must make a saving throw.
Come on, Victor.
Is Victor going to get grabbed by the tongue?
No.
Licking.
It'll be fun.
Sounds
Let
like
me
he got
see.
armor.
I don't think we have plot armor in this.
Victor got fun.
I'm pretty sure Victor doesn't have plot armor.
I know he doesn't. I'm joking, but like he needs to be fun.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, so he does fail the saving throw, but he doesn't actually get grabbed by the tongue. Instead, it knocks him onto the ground, and he gets knocked onto his back in front of the salt liquor. But he wasn't grabbed by the tongue. That was my mistake. Okay, it is now Kurt's turn. He's going to run behind Wu and try to attack you. He hits. Go ahead and take 3 points of slashing damage as he slices down at the back of your leg. And you manage to pull it back, but still take a little bit of damage. Damien.
It is now my turn. I leap down, and I move over to the flag area.
Okay.
And I see there's a dude there.
So, okay, this is what you see exactly. So, the person that the salt liquor just threw down, his head is like bashed in. Like he's dead. He's just lying on the ground, blood dripping from his head.
Oh, he's totally dead?
He is dead.
He fell down a pit.
Oh, I had a fun little speech I was gonna say.
But
Oh my god.
the person who Eden threw in there, Miles, you can see he's like breathing heavily, but he's still alive down there.
Well, that is too bad for Miles.
And he runs up to the, this is just kind of like a bonus thing. He runs up and stands between you and the flag. Just please, I have to climb the tower, please. Keep in mind, this flag is orange, flapping behind him.
In my head, I pity him. I do. But I take up my scissors and I strike him down.
Damien is capable of violence? Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
who knew?
Not
Oh
the
my
Pyromaniac?
goodness.
Just with a regular attack, though.
And more than just
All
trees.
right, go ahead and roll. It's in the regular, right? You're in a regular.
What am I adding to my roll again?
It should be there
I forgot.
on your
Attack
character
bonus.
sheet.
Oh,
You have
your
attack
regular
bonus.
attack bonus.
Yeah, he's going in for the snip. Someone says, Miles, save this man. Okay, interesting.
Sorry
Miles'
to
favorite character.
slow this down. Where's the attack bonus?
So look at your weapons. Attacks and spell
yeah.
casting.
You're like
below your
main
hit dice, below your saving, your death saving throws. And then it should be a little plus, like +5 or +4 or something.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's +2. So
Yep, so-
I got 14.
Wait, is that right?
Is that
okay.
right?
We'll
We got
say that's
12?
right. Yeah,
Well,
that
well
hits.
done.
That hits. So go ahead and roll for damage as you run in for the snip of the gigantic scissors.
Oh,
I get my
get to roll
damage
the-
calculation
I get to
wrong,
roll the D8.
I'm gonna go ahead and move you into the pit.
7. Plus.
I'll change
4.
this guy's name to Miles. 7 + 4.
Yeah. Is
Would
that
you-
right?
Yeah,
Did I get them two? Did I get the two mixed up? Is it +2 to attack bonus? Oh, I think it is. Sorry, so it's +4 for my hit.
right. There you go.
And
So you
+2
hit.
So
yes.
I hit for 9.
9 damage? Okay. You run in, and your scissors just... You snap a chunk of his flesh out of his side, and he screams in pain and lands onto the ground. He's barely alive. He's just bleeding all over the place. And he's like, please,
That was really.
don't take out the flag, please.
I cringe. I
Please.
say, that was really messed up of me. I just meant to blunt force trauma him.
Would you rather do that? I mean, I'm gonna say the damage was pretty significant.
No, I
compared to
like
his-
how you.
Yeah.
I like how you said it.
Let me put it this way: he had 10 health and you did 9 damage, so you
Oh,
kind of he's barely alive right now. All right, it is now Al's turn. He's going to attack Brack again and say, "I'm gonna get out of this, I swear!" But he completely misses as it just ping lands off of Brack's armor. He says that's cheating. That's cheating. Brack, it's your turn.
I stand above him, laughing,
Yep.
and I attack.
Yep.
Oh, he did. He
It
did.
hits for
He
sure.
the big did. He the big did. And let
The
me
big dead.
bing 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 bing. Hold up. Am I supposed to add that +4? I just real quick.
Yeah, +4, but it still hits, so it'd be 20 to hit.
Okay.
Lands?
No.
Yeah.
There's like a attack bonus +4 that I see beside my harpoon.
That's to your d20. That's to hit.
Oh, gotcha.
And now you add 2 plus your strength because of harpoon expansion.
Yep. So bing, 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 and then also bing, bing because of harpoon expansion.
Oh my god.
Bing.
You know what? Wait a minute. I'm kind of embarrassed. Can we pause to humiliate me for a second?
Oh, sure.
I don't like this, but sure.
I didn't write Gasu into the turn order. I'm gonna play
Oh
some sad music.
Lol.
Oh, that was an accident?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
no!
That was
I
my
worried,
bad.
You went through you went through the turn order the first time, and I was like, he's probably gonna play. He's probably gonna play. And then you were, I was like,
Shoot.
I'll
You can take my turn. You can take my 20.
No. I'm gonna give him like 2 or 3 turns in a row. I'm gonna give him. Don't
Okay.
worry. I'll make up for it. But I was like, wait a minute. Something's not right. That is my bad.
So I struck this dude down, and now sad music is playing.
Yes, bro. Feel bad. Feel so bad.
That is my bad.
Costume,
Okay.
no.
All right. I'll stop the set.
Nah, this is good though. Gasu about to turn up.
Pretty
That's
much.
true.
That is true. Yeah.
It's time to.
He was
let me
meditating.
just get my weighted dice out real quick. I'm gonna start flexing on these fools.
I totally goofed up. All right. So Brack, how much damage did you do?
6.
6 damage. All right. I'm gonna keep the music going just for a little bit. This is a sad moment as you're slaughtering each other.
No, this ain't a sad moment. This is a glorious moment for me.
Okay. You stab Al again, and this time in the shoulder, and he's still alive. He's still kicking, but he is bleeding quite a bit at this point. All right, Gasu, I'm going to give you 2 rolls in a row, and then I'll make you go sooner in the turn order, like when it comes back around.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna use the Songhoon style cross slash
All right.
on the liquor.
Okay. I'll do my best here. Okay. I don't usually do monster sounds. Please excuse me.
I tell Brack, that's the sound that it was making, but I couldn't do it before.
There it is. Okay.
I believe, like.
Oh,
he has to
right.
make a dex saving throw.
A dex saving throw, and you're just doing the 1 slash, correct?
Yes.
All right. It rolls, and it succeeds the save.
Oh damn.
So nothing happens if he succeeds, correct?
Yeah, I just get TP, I get half my TP back from the move.
Okay.
From using it if he succeeds.
Yep.
So yeah.
So you try to slash, and it kind of like, apparently part of it seems to be slippery. It just kind of lightly cuts him, barely does anything. But you can attack again. It's your turn again.
All right, I'm gonna do just like a regular katana slash.
All right, go for
To
it.
keep up the pressure here.
Yep.
All right, so it's. Ooh, 19. Okay. so that
Definitely
hits.
hits. Yep.
And then go ahead and get this D8. 10.
10. All right. You slash. So the first slash misses, and the monster backs away a little bit, but you instantly, without hesitation, slash down and cut down its stomach, like underneath a little bit, down like right here. I don't know. And it does a good, it screams in pain and in agony, and this like greenish ooze kind of drips down from its body. Some kind of greenish purple blood. I don't know.
So that would
green
also
and
probably
purple.
put me like right next to
Correct.
creature,
Yep.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
okay.
run up to him. And I will say, never mind. Yeah, Deck was too busy doing something else. All right, go ahead and move him there. And at this point, it is now Deck's turn. So you run away, and Deck, he's kind of scared, and he starts to just run. He starts to run this way.
Man, these are punks, bro.
Yo,
So he's
that's
fast.
What the fuck?
He double dashed.
Yo.
Yeah, he used his entire turn to run. So if you use
He's
your
got
whole
a-
turn,
he's
you
got
can. Yeah.
A bonus ability called Wimp. It just lets him know.
My secret
I love
ability.
that. I'm
Yeah.
Swift.
This is time for some character building for me.
Down from
I
my
look at him
family.
as he's running away,
Yep.
and I go, "You fucking coward!"
Okay. He does not look back. He clearly heard you, but does not look back.
He is
All right,
noping
Woo.
on out of there.
Yep. It is
That's
your
right,
turn,
man.
Woo.
You wounded his pride.
It was nice fighting with you.
You feeling comfortable with this dude next to you? Like you can handle that, right? I'm going for the liquor, I think.
So keep in mind, if you move out of the way, he will get a free attack off on you because he's so close to you.
How?
Attack of opportunity.
Attack of
Right.
opportunity.
Oh, but like, whatever. I'll risk that. I'll risk that.
All
All
right.
right, I'm going for the liquor. I'm 25 feet away.
Okay, he
Give or
completely
take.
misses. He tries to attack you, but you're way too quick. You just
Yeah,
bolt on out of there.
sure. I don't care about this, dude. All right, so
Okay.
I'm going over here, right?
Yep.
I'm
That's right.
gonna go with. Oh, yeah, I need to move it like this. I'm gonna go with the weightless staff, forceful thrust. I'm
Forceful
in
thrust.
thrusting stance, so it's 1
Yep.
TP.
That's right.
Let's see what the hit is looking for.
Woo goes for a powerful thrust of his staff with a ton
Got a
of power behind
19
it.
plus this. Wait, hit dice? Do I add
Yeah.
strength or no?
Or-
Alright, so that's 21.
You do.
And
Yeah, that
then
hits.
Definitely hits, and then I get 1d8. Plus strength, so plus 2. So 6, and you gotta make a strength saving throw.
Okay, so the creature, you pound your staff right into it, and just these back-to-back attacks are kind of knocking it all over the place. And now it's going to make a strength saving throw. It does succeed. So you don't manage to push it. It stands its ground. It's heavier than you thought it would be. Now, at this point, this other team, as Deck is trying to run past them, I'm going to describe the two individuals in the front here for a second. Let me pause the music. These two individuals, one of them has silver hair, fairly handsome, tall, toned, and he's got a smirk to his face as this whole thing is going on. The other individual that is in front with him has long, shaggy, but straight, light brown hair, really light brown, almost like a blonde. And you can only see like part of his face as it's fallen in front of him. And that individual, as soon as this Deck tries to run past them, he runs in front of Deck, and he pulls out this massive sword with both hands. It just ping, and he just gets sliced in half. Like Deck's top half just flies this way, and his bottom half flies the other way.
Alright, then.
And you hear him murmur something, but you're too far away to hear what he says.
Weird flex, but okay.
Oh
It's like,
no!
I can cut
You
people
gotta-
too, dude. Relax.
I look over and I say, "Wow, that's pretty messed up."
Yeah, he ran all the way over to them. That's
Yeah, but he just one clean cut
Yeah.
was all it took. All right, top of the turn order, we're gonna go with Gasu.
All right. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna do a blade style somersault on the liquor.
All right,
Keep going
Gasu
at
whips into the air with his sword. Of course, Deck got decked. Good one, Keo. Good one. Almost as funny as me.
Okay. 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
You do miss the salt liquor. You whip with your sword, but it kind of surprisingly ducks down with a surprising amount of speed.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut to Eden.
All right.
Or actually, I'm sorry, it's Bet's turn, then Eden. My bad.
Okay.
Oh wait, Bet's dead. Ha ha! Eden's
He's
turn.
dead, Jim. Okay, it's my
Forgot.
turn.
That's right. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna key up Ray of Arrows,
All right.
and I can choose my 3 targets. Let me pull back
Yes.
up the thing.
Eden creates 3 bangs, shinsu arrow bangs above her shoulder.
I am going to attack the guy in front of me.
Okay. Yep.
I'm gonna shoot. Well, I have to do one at a time, correct? So
yes.
I'll aim at that guy first.
Go ahead and roll.
All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. 15. 15 plus 2. Hold on.
That hits. Go ahead.
Okay.
No matter what it hits. Go ahead and roll. So roll just for the attack rolls first. So choose the next 2 targets.
Okay, and then I will shoot one at Al.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. 14 plus.
That hits.
Okay. And I'll aim the last one at the salt liquor.
All right.
That one's a 6.
Okay. Now go ahead and roll for damage for the first 2.
Okay, where are my D8s?
You all see this very fluid movement as Eden, 3 shinsu arrows. So normally she has the shinsu bow and physical arrows, but 3 shinsu arrows appear. One flies into Kurt. How much is that?
That is a 4 plus. Hold on. I gotta get my intelligence.
Okay.
Moment, please.
Sure.
Character sheet. So 5 on
Yes.
Kurt.
Okay.
And then
You
for
should fire it.
Al, that is 7 for Al.
Okay.
And then I missed my other one.
So you shoot the arrow into Kurt and it hits him right in the chest. And their blood comes out. It's Shinsu, so it's kind of weird how it kind of starting to fade away, but there is a hole in his chest at this point, a decent depth. But when you whip around and you fire at Al, your hatred for him just, you're just pissed off, and you fire that arrow and it sinks right into his head.
Woohoo!
Clean through, and he falls backward in front of Brack. Ooh. Brack, the person you were just fighting, has fallen to the ground dead. Okay. It's now Victor's turn. He says, all right. Oh, yeah, you were. We didn't hear you.
Oh, I was saying that was my kill.
Okay, I figured. I was waiting for it. That's why I was like... Yeah.
I didn't know I was muted about that.
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
Great non-kill though.
Shut
Victor-
up, frogman.
Oh, and with my movement, since
Oh, yeah.
since Kurt is he's not next to me.
Correct.
Can I move without an attack of opportunity?
That's right.
Okay. And then I am going to go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna go over here and start supporting the team.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So at this point, it is now Victor's turn. And he starts whipping around his spear, and there's like this shinsu that starts to appear around him, and he says, I'm sick of this. And he jumps into the air with his spear. Not as high as Damien would, of course. I'm not going to insult Damien for all here. Right. The salt
In fact, I
liquor...
taught Victor everything he knows.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. The salt liquor fails its roll. I mean, it's saving throw. 3, 11 plus 4. It takes... And he just slams his spear. This is how he killed Boulder, if you remember previously. Mm-hmm. He jumps into the air and slams his spear right into the salt liquor, and it pierces through the back. And Victor's now like on top of the salt liquor, and it just screams and roars in pain. And he does 15 damage to it.
Ooh.
And now he's just kind of right on top of it.
I give him a golf clap. Very impressive.
Damien's so chill.
Damien, change the flag!
At this point, the salt liquor is furious, and it starts to just whip around, and the tongue just starts, and he starts flipping his tongue around, and it's gonna hit everybody in the vicinity.
Oh, Lord. What?
So, Wu? Sorry, let me pull up the salt liquor's stats here again. So, the tongue, okay. So, Wu, you take 8 damage as the tongue slams into you. It's a surprising amount of force, and it's pretty gross as some of the ooze from its tongue gets onto your monkey business t-shirt.
Yeah,
Gasu, it hits you as...
clean this string.
It hits Gasu for 6 damage. And the tongue even surprisingly reaches around and smacks Victor as well. He's like, ah! Because this tongue, I mean, it's just whipping around furiously, and he takes 6 damage as well. I rolled 6 for like all of you there. That was pretty interesting. Okay, it is now Kurt's turn. He's looking around wondering what to do, and he looks at his options. Let me play a different song really quick. We're gonna do this one, okay? And he runs towards the edge of the pit. He's just he's running, and he just looks around, and he starts kind of getting ready to like climb down into the pit. Damien, your turn. Miles is in front of you saying, please.
I use a bonus
My
action.
sister, please.
I use a
just
bonus
laying
action
it on
just
thick.
to split my scissors.
All right, so you all can't see it, unfortunately, but Damien ping, plies his scissors apart and now is holding 2 blades.
And I finish off this poor man in front of me.
Please. Okay, how do you do it?
Oh gosh.
This is very important.
I apologize and I ask him what his name is.
Miles, remember?
And then I stab him.
What'd you do?
I stab him as soon as he tells me his name. And I tell him I'll remember that. As my action. Am I able to switch the flag now?
Yeah, as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, I used a bonus action to switch my scissors.
Ah, okay, then you have
Is
to
that
wait.
cool?
You have to wait a turn then.
How much time is left?
Damien!
3 minutes.
Damien.
Yeah, we're good.
You had one job.
I'm in the turn. We're good.
Man,
We're
he's
good.
just
We're good.
wait until the
We got
second
3 more turns.
countdown.
You kill him, the blood pours out, and the life just fades from his eyes as he falls to the ground. And you
And then
you
I
notice.
I turn my back and my cape flows in the definite wind in this
Oh,
cave.
Mike.
Okay, the cape flaps in front of this bleeding body with all kinds of gorged bodies lying all around you.
Yeah, I don't know if this is sending the message you want to, Damien.
His hands on his hips. And then you notice that the orange flag that was waving like vanishes.
Oh no.
Nunny.
So he was on the orange team. He lied to me.
Dun dun dun!
Ah, I should have insight checked.
And you notice too, just as a fun fact, that Miles' shoes, the reason why it angered the liquor so much is they had spikes on them. So he was like that's how he fought. He never got to see him fight, but just for the record. Gotta give Miles some credit here. Okay, Damien's a murderer. All right, Brack, your turn.
So, question over the table. Since
Yes.
we killed him, did the flag turn black?
No.
Oh.
Still got a plantars? That's
Just
it?
turns like neutral. Yeah, somebody gotta
God
get that
damn it,
flag.
you're
in.
out of my range.
Yeah, so in fact, the flag went instead of disappearing, I'm gonna say instead the colors like all vanished and you can see through it now. That's a better
Okay.
way to. There you go.
Okay.
I wanted to unveil a nice technique, but you're just 5 feet out of range. All right,
Mhm.
so I move in on the liquor
Yep.
from behind, and they don't have enough turns to catch up to us. I was saving my abilities just in case they caught up.
Uh-huh.
They don't stand a chance. I use
Okay.
harpoon style crashing gale.
Oh shoot! All right. What does that require?
That requires all creatures must perform a strength saving throw.
Yep.
If they fail, they take 1d8 plus strength and piercing damage.
Now this attack goes straight in a line. So who are you attacking?
I am attacking.
Because if you attack the salt liquor, it would also hit Gasu.
what? Maybe we rethink this technique.
Yeah. Look. Get the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't hitting him.
Oh my
Just
god.
reposition
Okay.
yourself.
Fine.
Reposition yourself, dog.
Nah. Then again, I cancel the action. I just do a normal.
All right. I mean, I was gonna maybe give it to you.
Hit him from the
I'll
front.
want her
dude.
squad.
This is kind of convincing, but
Y'all
yeah.
got too many attacks that be like hitting teammates out here. What's happening?
Yeah, what is
Well,
this?
Motherfuckers out here.
My attacks pierce. It's a
I can't play with you
theme.
guys.
They
It's a-
pierce.
Come on.
I understand because my ability does the same
Friendly
thing.
fire out here, dude. It's not safe.
All right. So go ahead and attack it then. Go ahead and roll.
Alright.
20.
Oh, that ain't nothing yet. Wait till y'all see my movement moves, yo. I'll be schmooving.
Okay.
And goddamn, what is that? Plus what? Plus
Plus 4, I think.
Yeah, +4, 12.
It does not hit the salt liquor. You stab with your harpoon, but it manages to slip past, and it's just thrashing around so much that it's unpredictable.
Yeah.
Deck is dead, so we're not going to do Deck. It's Wu's turn.
Alright, well, you already know what time it is since I managed to get to this
Oh, yeah.
dance.
You are
I'm
currently in
going
Cyclone.
Weightless Staff, Cloud Cyclone.
Cloud Cyclone!
17 plus 2, 19. That hits, right? I'm assuming
Wait.
it hits.
The Cyclone, actually, you don't
Oh,
have
it's
to
a deck-
roll. It's a saving
because
throw
the deck
one.
saving throw.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yes.
you gotta do those deck saving throws then.
Alright, you're only hitting the salt
I
liquor.
still gotta roll. I still gotta roll for damage.
You do, but let me just see if I succeed or fail. It does manage to succeed, but go ahead and roll for damage.
Alright. So 7, and then plus
Yep.
strength would be 9, right? Or am I tripping?
So it'd be
You get the dex bonus because you failed. But
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So 7 plus what?
So 7 plus 2, and then
Yes.
my dex is. Oh, that's the saving throw dex, right? It's not the.
So, right. Okay. So you do a D8 or 2D8 plus strength for this
2d8
one.
plus strength. Okay.
So
That-
add your
alright,
strength
so
to the
9.
7.
So
So
9.
9 damage. Okay.
Right.
You all notice that Wu has been doing all these attacks, and it led up to him swinging his staff around, and then he does this cyclone move, and it just again slams into this monster with surprising force, and it just absolutely shatters a bunch of bones. And it now, I'm sorry. Let's see. Do you want to push it back 15 feet?
Well, might as well. If that's a wall back there, that's 15 feet away
That's the
from it,
hole.
right?
That's the hole.
Okay, so that's yeah, push it into the hole. Fuck it.
Oh,
All right.
no, I wouldn't do
Wait.
that.
Why? Oh, because of the fly. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
let's not do that.
And
Yeah,
keep in
alright,
mind,
no.
Victor is also riding on top of this thing still.
Can I push it in the other direction?
Which direction?
Like north?
North? I'm gonna say if you moved here, you could. You wanted to say you did that?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. We'll make that happen since we're all we're all getting used to this. Okay. So you push this monster as it just gets hit with this massive force, and it just flies back, like up here, right? You
Yeah.
push it back, and it manages to steady itself and catch it before it falls off the mountain. But clearly, this thing is now like starting to freak out a little bit. It's starting. You can tell it's on its last legs. Gasu, your turn.
All right. I'm going to. Who's this dude to the right over here by Brack?
By Brack?
Yeah,
That's
see
Kurt. He's trying to climb
Kurt.
down into the pit. He's on Team Pink.
Well, not for much longer.
He's the de facto. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna use a blade style somersault on Kurt.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
17.
It hits.
There's 2d6.
So Gasu once again whips into the air with a crazy amount of speed. Kind of does a little somersault flip in the air with his sword. His katana.
8 plus 3, 11.
Let's move over here. Okay, 11 damage. So you slice down and just hit you. You slice his. Do you want to slice his arm off? Because you're doing a
Yeah.
lot of damage here. You just slice it clean off, and he falls to the ground. And he's hanging onto the ledge now. Sorry, not to the ground. He's hanging because he was climbing down the ledge. He's now hanging on with one hand, and he's like, "Please, I can't die here, please." And he's hanging on for dear life. Eden, your turn.
Okay, I am going to. Do I have enough movement to get to the flag?
I'm gonna say probably not. It's gonna take your whole turn to get down, and you'd have to like roll
Oh.
carefully as well.
Okay.
I got this. Don't worry.
I'm gonna just do a regular longbow attack on
Actually, Miles is already dead. I forgot to mark that.
Miles is GG. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
just a regular bow attack on the hanging. Did you say Kurt?
Kurt,
Guy that's
yep.
hanging on. All right.
He's like right here at this point.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a regular longbow attack on.
Go for it. He's a sitting target at this point, right? Y'all are a bunch of bloodthirsty murderers.
Look, bro, this is the tower. I don't know.
If it was Bomb, would Bomb do this? That's my question
Well,
to you.
there's a good thing Bomb
Maybe,
doesn't do that.
maybe, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay.
But you gotta say "Long live the king" when you shoot him off.
I hit him. I hit for.
Yes,
Okay.
that hits.
All right.
And you don't even have to roll damage. How do you want to?
Okay.
Where do you want to shoot him?
I just shoot him in the head, quick and easy.
You shoot him, pierces right through, and his mind goes numb, and he just lets go and falls, and his body just crumbles as it lands onto the cave floor.
And I yell
Damien,
at Damien again. Change the flag.
So
now.
as Eden yells that, a body just crumbles right in front of you out of nowhere.
I'm like, whoa!
So I'm gonna.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna get to like the edge of the pit.
Yeah,
and I'm looking
sure.
down and yelling in there.
How many people are you killing up there?
Change the flag. I don't say anything else. And now
Yeah.
I'm at the edge of the pit, but I'm looking.
2 minutes are remaining.
Right. I'm looking in this direction.
Yep. Okay. They're all just standing there watching you.
Right. So I'm just kind of like defending the
Okay.
turf.
It is now
If I can.
Victor's turn. Yeah, absolutely.
Actually,
and Victor
I'll-
says, "All right, big guy, time to end this." And he runs up and he goes for another triple attack with his spear. He hits 2 of them. All right. And Victor said he's kind of whips back and forth, dodging the tongue, and he stabs his lance through the tongue and just rips it apart. Rips the tongue apart, and then he stabs him in the eye, in his face, where his eyes would be. And the creature at this point is so weak from all the blood loss, it pierces right through. It gives one last cry, and he pulls the spear out, and it just crumbles to the floor. Dead. Blood. Green, purple blood oozing everywhere.
Even in the pit?
Yes,
No.
even into the pit. I'm gonna
far.
say it.
Oh my god.
The
Why
splatter.
is
The
it purple down
splatter.
here?
Let's do it.
Bro,
Let's do
you
it.
already ruined my shirt. There's no way the blood splattering this far. Get out of
I
here.
mean, I like purple, but this is like a weird liquid gooey purple.
Aren't you a
30
frog?
feet. Oh my, I'm dragged.
Ah, the spoils of war.
This is some Nick Slime shit.
All right. And there's silence. You are now all free to move as you wish. As these dead bodies are lying all around
I switched
you.
the flag.
Thank goodness.
All right, Damien, you run up to the flagpole, plop it right in there, and a black flag erupts from the summit.
And an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize.
Are you?
I lift
Damien's a
my
poet.
arms up and I look around and I look at the adoring crowds and I hear music.
Okay. And as the rest of you on top, you're starting to kind of catch your composure, and you look at this team across from you, and they all start clapping.
I ready my shinsu bow and I'm just waiting. Like if they do anything,
Right.
I'm on the attack.
I can't see
Are
anything.
already over here ready.
I can't
Okay.
see anything. I just assume everyone's clapping for me.
I'm just
That checks out.
I'm
That
just
checks
looking
out.
at them, waiting for them to try something.
Staring them down with you, bro.
The
Me
man
and Wolf.
the man with the brown hair walks back towards the man with the silver hair, the taller, handsome one, and they just kind of look at you and say, "We'll see you in the next test." And they turn around and start walking away down the mountain.
And I'm gonna kick your butt. And I just start walking back.
Well said.
I climbed out of the hole. Well, that was pretty well done, guys.
At this point, 1 minute remaining. 59.
I
58.
I keep an eye on the flag now, so that if anybody tries to do any bait and switch, if they're hiding in the hole or doing anything,
Right.
I'm on that. So if they tried, they're dead.
Yeah, absolutely. The timer runs down. Give me a moment. Do you have any words to say to each other as the test wraps up?
I ask Wu if you can put a little bit of your alcohol onto this towel that I have.
Sure, I'm running low, but for you, here you go.
And I give him a fist bump. I'm like, thanks, man. And
Oh.
then I throw this bottle of alcohol and liquid, and I throw it into the forest as a last hurrah. I yell,
All right.
"Fuck you, nature!"
I didn't think that's what you were gonna use it for this time, man.
My dude has a vendetta against nature.
Eden lets out an extremely heavy sigh and shakes his head and looks around to the party to make sure that everyone is okay.
I give everyone a hug and I say, "It's been a pleasure doing this testimony."
How do you all respond to the hug? 30 seconds left.
I embrace him warmly.
All right.
Gasu immediately sidesteps it and pushes him away.
Fair enough.
I give him
I
a
give,
pat
like,
on the
a-
shoulder.
All right.
I give like a half hug, but I'm still trained on the flag.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. For sure. Victor gives you a full-on hug. You know, a bro hug.
I have to
All
give you
right.
context for this though. All y'all need to know this. Wu is drunk at this point. Drunk Wu and regular Wu are two different characters.
Also
Fair enough.
an accomplice
Okay.
yeah.
in the destruction of nature.
Yeah, for sure.
15 seconds. 14. 13. 12. 5.
Good luck
4.
in your future
3. 2.
tests. I
1.
hope to see you guys again.
And suddenly, you hear like this sound effect that's like almost like a congratulatory sound. Ba-ba-ba-bum-ba-da. The standings are as follows. In 4th place, Dark Blue Team. 3rd place, Green Team. So actually, 4th place tied, Dark Blue and Green with 40 points. 2nd place, Yellow Team with 65 points. And in 1st place, Black Team. I tripped up. I
Wait, I
ruined the
forgot to
suspense.
switch the flag.
I ruined
Whoops.
it. Right? Yeah. You see the color change back. Black Team.
That's it, guys. Guess we're
Black
going back
Team
to-
with the automatic victory.
Guess
And suddenly, you see this white light begin to engulf each of you. And there's a few moments. You get this feeling that you're traveling, but it's hard to tell. And then when you kind of wake up again, and it was all so sudden. I mean, a minute ago you were just fighting, but you look around, and you're in the middle of a massively gigantic, huge hall. Massive. It just stretches all around you. And you are all together. The 6 of you, you look around and you recognize one another. But there are a bunch of regulars around you now as well, all talking and chattering.
Well,
I-
since
I like-
you guys are the only people I know, can we stick together?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm like looking at everything, just kind of like, you know, on my guard for anything at this point still.
Right, right.
I need a nap.
Like, how many
Does
people do you
anybody
say
have
is in
any
this
alcohol
hall?
here?
I wouldn't be opposed to that. Just remember, I didn't pick you. You picked me.
Okay.
You are definitely all tired. And as far as the regulars go, there's got to be at least like 70 or 80 regulars in the room.
Oh, I let everyone know. Try not to pick a fight in here, because rankers
I'm
are
up-
kind of a big deal.
I'm about to pass out, but I turn to Brack and I ask him if he can spot the dude that he saw.
I try to look for him.
Mm-hmm. Sure, go ahead and roll perception.
Yeah. Do that. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. And ba, 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 and ba. What is this exactly? I think it's
Plus your perception roll. So whatever's next to perception.
I think it's 13. 13.
Okay.
Yep, 13.
You look around and you're kind of, there's a lot of people here, but you are very tall. And you do notice that way across from you to the right, you see a familiar robed figure. And you're pretty sure that it is that person.
Woo. He's here.
Victor says, who? Who's here?
The guy with the scythe.
We'll
He's
deal with
over
it
the
when I
water.
wake up. And then I pass out and begin to snore.
Your pockets all boop, boop, and they say, congratulations on your victory. Please take 15 minutes to rest.
15.
Victor says, really? Really? That's it?
I ask everyone if they want a drink. Because
Of
I'm
what?
gonna go look for a vending machine.
Okay.
I'm literally asleep.
You
Brack,
do
buddy.
notice... Sorry, go ahead.
Brack, can you pick Wu up? Keep him with us.
I got him. I got him.
So you go off to look for a vending machine, Damien?
Yes.
With Brack?
Oh, do you want to come with me, Brack?
Yeah, I'm bringing Wu with me.
Excellent.
So the three of you go off to look for a vending machine. At this point, Eden, Gasu, and Victor stand together, and Victor turns to the other two and says, well, thank you for allowing me to join your team. I don't know how long we'll be able to stay together now, but it was a pleasure.
Likewise. Thank you for your insight and your help.
And don't get any
Absolutely.
funny ideas. We're not a team.
Gasu, you're not gonna make it far on the tower. That
Fair enough.
You need out. You
I
need
acknowledge.
allies, not
No,
enemies.
it's okay. I acknowledge the way that he was acting. But just know, Gasu, that I do appreciate the fact that we were able to work together, even if it was for a small amount of time.
Yasu kind of like turns his head away and walks to go sit down.
He blushes, right? You know, a little blush.
You would like that, Joe.
Gave that man the Star Fox pout though, Tom.
So, as you begin to walk away, though, a group of individuals do walk up to you, the three of you. And they are, in fact, the 5 regulars who were at the top of that mountain watching you fight.
It's kind of like
You
narrow
see-
my eyes at them, like.
You
What
see
do
the
you
man
guys
with
want?
the brown hair that comes down in front of his face, but the silver-haired one, the skinny, toned one, tall, silver hair and a smirk, he walks forward and says, well, that was sooner than I thought. Good to meet you all. You know, we planned on taking that flag, but it was way more entertaining watching Pink get ripped apart. That was quite fun. By the way, you know that girl on Pink Team that they sent to go retrieve your flags? It was really fun getting to rip her throat out on our way there. That was a lot of fun. And the funny thing was, Al and those other losers, they had no idea. They were so quick to betray you all. Isn't that funny? The tower's a funny place.
You're telling us all this as if we care. Who are you and what do you want?
Oh, the name is Cal Silvers. I'm probably the strongest regular here. The buddy next to me, you probably shouldn't mess with him. He's actually from one of the 10 great And then the guy says, quiet. He's like, oh.
Oh, pray tell,
Sorry,
which
buddy.
10 great family.
He just
Shaggy.
he looks up at you, and he kind of reaches for his sword. He's like, whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey. He
I
just
don't think
stares at
violence is
Eden.
allowed in here. He's
Cal's-
already let the cat out of the bag. Why not just tell us now?
Cal he's like, whatever, don't mind him. He's my second in command, if you will.
Oh,
No.
fantastic. Then you can tell us if he's not under your command to speak. Then what great family is he from?
He wants to keep it a secret, so I guess I will too.
Oh, but you let the cat out of the bag.
It was an accident. I'm sort of trying to just let you know that our team, Dark Blue, is kind of a big deal. Now at this point, Brack, Wu, and Damien, you're walking to find a drink. You're looking around and you do see a vending machine off in the corner. Through the regulars that you're kind of passed through.
Brack, what do you think? Do you think Gasu drinks soda?
I don't think soda is in his vocabulary. I think he needs something stronger than soda. Do you smell?
Stronger? What's stronger?
Like an
Do
energy
you
drink?
have alcohol here?
Yeah. See, that right there.
Alcohol?
Pass back out immediately.
Is there alcohol in this vending machine?
So as you make your way to the vending machine and you're looking around, and primarily you see Banana Black, but there are a couple of other little sodas or flavored water. Nothing too strong though. No alcohol at all.
Any
Wait. The Quant Bong Bong juice doesn't exist at this point in time.
Quant
Is
hasn't
there
been
any-
born yet, sadly.
Is there any celebrity endorsed drinks inside of the vending machine?
Sorry, what?
Are there any celebrity endorsed drinks inside the vending machine?
You do look inside, and there are a couple, but you don't recognize them. who they are.
Oh.
The prominent one is someone named Brooke, and they appear to be a singer, and they're kind of posing on the cover of the soda, the flavored water, I should say. Long black hair. They're very
this
beautiful.
looks fun. Brack, you want one of these ones? It's got a pretty singer on it.
What flavor is it?
What flavor is it?
And then someone says, "Excuse me," and kind of like tries to kind of cut in front of you to look at the drinks.
How
And you
rude
turn
of
to
you.
look, and it's a young girl, probably around 18 years old, wearing a t-shirt and shorts, and she just looks so serious. And she kind of just cuts in front of you and starts kind of looking at the drinks.
Do we know who they are?
You've never seen this person before.
Excuse me, we were ordering
Quiet.
drinks here.
Let me get my drink. And she grabs one of the flavored waters, kind of looks at you all and says, "You're black team, aren't you?"
We sure are. It's nice to meet you. My name is Damien Frog. And who are you?
She walks away.
Well, they seemed nice. What drink are we gonna get, Brack? I'm very much for this idle water.
I look at her side-eyed, and then I say to Damien again, what flavor is it?
What flavor is idle water?
Strawberry.
Strawberry?
Yep.
That sounds amazing. I'm gonna buy one for everyone, and then 2 extra for me.
I need to.
You notice that, wait, what is that? Give you 2? You notice that the drinks seem to be free of charge.
We're just coming back with all this idle water. As they're like meeting these 10 great family people. We just walk back with like a hand, like arms full.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much.
You grab a handful of this idle. Again, the machine seems to be just giving it to you.
Like
Go ahead.
armful of this water.
I'm a big guy.
They bought the
Armful is
machine
a
out.
lot. Pretty much.
Once you
All
hit
the water I
5
can
bottles, you notice the machine doesn't give you any more.
What the hell? I want more idle water. Can I use? Is it is it like DNA printed? Is it like 5 per person?
You can't tell. You can't tell.
So
Hello?
do we only get 5 between me and Brack?
Yes.
Ew, low
I'm
key.
still keeping 2.
While Damien and Brack think I'm passed out, I'm actually looking at this girl that just passed by
Sure.
figuratively the whole time.
Okay. Go roll perception.
Uh, oh shit.
You're kind of looking with
Yeah.
one eye, kind of peering at her.
Damn.
Oof. All right. Well, I'll give you the basic details. He rolled a 2, for anyone's wondering. So she has short black hair.
You can add the plus 5.
Okay.
to it.
Sure. All right. It's a 7. That's not bad. I mean, whatever. We'll take it. You know, it's a girl, short black hair. She seems pretty short, honestly, in general. It doesn't seem the thing that's intimidating about her is just the way she just looks at people and talks to people. You can tell that she has fighting experience, and that's about all you can just tell based on the way she acts.
She killed somebody.
And
I
she-
killed somebody.
She goes over and you see 4 other teammates gather around her and they go, "Green team, green team, green team."
I sleep.
Oh.
I walk back to the group with the water.
Okay. So at this point, Cal and the other individual are still talking to the group. So by the time the 3 of you come back, you see them talking to that mysterious dark blue team that was at the top of the mountain.
Oh,
And they go,
came.
yeah.
Oh, my bad.
No,
I
no,
was
no,
about to
go ahead.
say, oh, came to get your butts kicked already?
Look, we're just here to introduce ourselves so that when I do get to fight you all, you'll know that it was I, the great Cal Silvers.
Hi, Cal Silvers. I'm Damien Frog. I would offer you water, but the vending machine only gave us 5, and there's 6
He
members
starts
on our
laughing.
team.
He starts laughing and he says, That is the dumbest name I've ever heard.
And
I
you
mean,
think
you'd-
Cal Silvers is any better? Come
You'd
on.
be surprised. There's like pretty dumb names.
Eden, you can tell he was offended by that. He, like, genuinely. He's like,
Wait, who? Me?
No, what I
Cal.
said to him.
Oh.
Per-
Lol.
permission
You
to
just
punch
have
him
a
in
lot
the
of
face.
lapdogs do work for you. And you think you're so great. Good luck.
I
out
am
there.
great. Oh,
Oh, I'm sure.
you'll get to
I
see
ha-
us in action.
I hand Eden a strawberry water.
So at this point, a few minutes have passed now, and the pockets pop back up, and they say, "All regulars, break time has ended. It is time for the next portion of the floor of tests." And at the end of the hall, right in front of you, a ways down, this door begins to open up. And the architecture of this building is interesting. There are tall windows all around you, and when you look out of these windows, you appear to see grass around you, just like a field, a plain field that stretches on for quite a ways. But it's positioned, you know, on the first, like you're on the first level here. And this tall, it's like made of this old, almost like it'd be like an ancient, old, sort of, you can tell this building is really old, made of stone, like this light brown stone. But other than that, it's a pretty plain design. But at the far end of the hall, this old door lifts up. And out from this door, we're going to find out next time.
Oh no.
Oh,
That is where we'll end
Cliffhanger
today's
the player.
session.
God damn.
I'm sorry.
All
right.
You can at the vending machine, my guy.
And who's gonna get the other strawberry water? Find out next time.
Oh my
The
god.
important details.
I got two.
Amazing. All right. Whew, that was definitely a longer one, so I appreciate the players for sticking around. 3.5 hours. That was great. You completed your first test on the second floor.
Yeah,
Yes,
still-
sir.
No,
Yes, sir.
Also, shout out
But
to chat for
excite-
sticking around too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes.
Thank
And
you.
if you
Like
haven't
that.
liked the stream by now, please give the stream a thumbs up.
Thank you. Thank you. That'd be amazing. If you enjoyed the stream, please do give it a like. That was a lot of fun.
Support all the beautiful people here too.
Links are all in the description below if you would like to check out each individual person's links to their content. But that was great. Definitely success, you know, a lot of ups and downs. I think we're getting the hang of it more. You know, the more we play, we're getting into character, we're learning the way that the system operates even. So every session I feel like is gonna get better and better as it goes on. So
Indeed.
yeah, that was great. So we are yeah, go ahead.
What a crazy test! I loved it.
Yeah,
It
cool.
was really
I-
loud.
I
Yeah.
love
It
the
was
Treasure
long.
Island
pretty cool.
thing.
It was definitely long. This first test was definitely meant to establish character with you all, meant to give you all a lot of opportunities to play off of one another, you know? Future tests will most likely be a little bit shorter, depending on the scope, of course. So, but overall, yeah, we're live every other Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So let me check here. 2 weeks from today, we're going to be live November 4th, if all goes well. November 4th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't want to miss it. We're going to continue on with the second floor and see who these people are and what other tests these regulars will be taking. So, with that being said, thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next time.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Peace out.